feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, I know it's been a very long time, but I'm back. Okay. I'm actually gonna do a live tomorrow about why I haven't been here, but so much has been going on the internet about what's going on, and we got to talk about this, guys. So let's take care of the business of the channel really quick. If you want to join my tribe, please stay on my side. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn your notifications, make sure them on all so you're notified every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section to keep me in the algorithm. And let's play the intro. Let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
I'm back. So what's going on, y'all? Like, y'all took a whole break from February, and I needed it. I needed the break to kind of realign myself with everything that's been going on. YouTube has been depressing to me, and so I haven't been on, but now I'm back. So make sure you guys hit that like button. If you are new here, subscribe to the channel. Let me say what's up to the people that are in the chat. What's going on to DV? What's going to Stephanie? What's going on Miss Genevieve? What's going on Latoya Talks? What's going on Just Simply? Hey, Just Simply. And what's going to Remain Teachable? Hey, hello, first time hello everyone, first time on time. Okay. All right. So as you guys know, me and Busy were doing our lives about Potomac, but I had to take a break, y'all. And tomorrow I'm going to do a live about why I took a break from YouTube. But today I just feel like let's get to some things today. Cindy, listen, let me tell you something about Cindy C. You really encouraged me yesterday, even though we didn't talk all the way through, but you really made me understand I need to come back to YouTube. And so I appreciate you so much. And guys, we're probably gonna do our Basketball Wives reviews starting next week. We might catch up from the 3 episodes going into the 4th one, but I needed to come back, and I wanted to, but in a healthy space. So I just want to say that I love you guys, and I miss you guys, but life has been lifing. So, that's why I haven't been here. And let's just break it down to just that part. But I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. Look out for more videos from me, all right? So let's get into, oh, wait, Cindy says, yay, I appreciate you too. Yes, Cindy, you have no idea how much you did for me when we were talking. Like, it meant a lot to me. And it wasn't even a long conversation, but it meant a lot to me. Sure, whatever you want to do. Okay. We missed you too. Yeah, I miss y'all. I miss y'all a lot. I just been so busy, y'all. But we will talk about it tomorrow. Today, we're getting to some things. So let's do that. So the cover art has what's going on with Potomac and Atlanta. So let's start off with, and yes. All right, so let's start off with Drew Sidora. Let me scroll up real quick. Okay. So in the news, it started off with the fact that Ralph had divorced Drew Sidora. And for me, I was like, well, it seems about right for me. I'm sure the people that were watching the show, it seemed the same way. Like, and y'all, don't worry about this dark background. I'm about to change this part. So I think this is why it looks so dark right now, but don't worry about it. I'm about to actually paint this wrong. But I wasn't surprised. But there's two different narratives I want to talk about tonight with you guys. I want to get you guys' opinions on it. What's going on, BJ Des? Latanya says you had to take care. Yes, absolutely. And I told y'all this from day one. I will ghost everybody. I say this all the time. Like I will literally go ghost because my mental health is more important than anything. So I would do that. And just like work and life has been life in. So, but yeah, we'll get to tomorrow. But anyway, so with Drew and I'm gonna have Matt with Ralph. Put a 1 in the chat if you are surprised. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not surprised. I'm not surprised either, but some of these allegations is giving woo child. Okay. I was surprised. You were, Latanya? You were surprised? Wow. Okay. What's going on, Cheryl? What's going on? So we're giving 2. Okay. What's going on, James? I wasn't surprised. We've all been talking about this since Drew's been on the show and how unhinged their relationship is. It doesn't seem healthy. It doesn't seem very well. Oh, and y'all, I got my hair, by the way. So there's no more dreads. Like this is really like my hair. My head is here. So we're getting a lot of 2s. Stephanie said we knew this marriage was going to end after the Tampa incident. Let's put a pin on that part, right? Okay, and I know I'm reporting this very late, but I don't care. We're talking about it. What's going on, Joy? So when I seen this, I'm like, okay, Drew has exhausted her storyline from last year. We haven't really heard a lot. I mean, Ralph and treated her bad since we've been watching the show. Now all of a sudden they're getting a divorce, and he filed for it first. This is very interesting to me, right? So let's pull up. What's going on, sis? What's going on? Shout out to my friend, my sister, California Cutie. Make sure you guys subscribe to her channel, California Cutie. Latanya says, I wasn't surprised. Okay, we talked about this part. I wasn't surprised. He talked and treated her like a stranger. He did. What's going on, Gracefully Blessed? And yes, what's going on, sis? I love you and I miss you. TMZ correct. I know we getting there. We're getting there. Do you think it for is? We're going to get there. We're going to get there. And I'm going to drop the link. So if you guys want to come up and talk to me about this at the end of this, let's have a conversation. Because this comment right here is what I want to talk about. And I love you always. What's going on, Vegas? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so Ralph, it was reported first that Ralph had filed for divorce first, right? So let's pull up the article. Screen share. All right, bam. So that's there. And let me read this. He seemed more excited to hang with the husbands than with. Wait. Cindy C said it before I said it. And it's, what is that? I can't figure out how to play it right. It's over. It's over here. It's right here. It's right here. All right. I know this article, but listen, it's actually it's down here. He seemed more excited to hang with the husbands than with her. Right. Remain teachable. Thank you so much for the super chat. Truth time. I'm slow. Are we able to send a DM on YouTube? If so, how? At the candy shop asked me to send one to you, and I didn't know how to do it. Don't judge me, judge y'all. Positive vibes. So no. So if you want to, you can't send one on YouTube. You have to send it on, for mine is Instagram. I check that more than anything. So let me move this because I feel like this is in my way. If y'all want to send me questions or anything, send it to my Instagram. It's SoDebNair. The name is the same everywhere. So just send it there. And this wall looks so black, and it's not black, y'all. It's like green. But just send it to my Instagram. I definitely will get it because I do ask for stuff for my vlog channel. So send me those questions or inbox me on Instagram. Most people do know that though already. Just simply, okay, all right. So we're talking about Ralph and Drew. So for me, I knew Drew before Housewives of Atlanta. I knew about Drew. We all hated Drew because of the game, and she broke up Melanie and Derwin's relationship. So that's why I knew about Drew. So I want to get into this article. Let me pull it back up. Like this one. Yes, okay. So which one is that? Yeah, I got my kids stuff on here. I'm like, I want to pull that up. Okay, here we go. Also says via the VMTMZ, and I got this from lovebscott.com. It says that I am a men divorce complaint obtained by TMZ. Drew says she simply cannot take Ralph's continue. Wait, is this the right one? No, this is not the right one. I want to pull up. Wait. This isn't the right one. Let's remove this one. Share screen. Let me pull up the right one. Yeah, I'm pulling up the wrong stuff. Excuse me, I ain't been on YouTube in a very long time. Okay, this is one I want right here. Okay, yeah. All right, so this is, well, according to a new report, Drew actually filed for divorce first. So we're talking about in the chat, and beat Ralph's filing by 6 minutes. Drew's divorce petition filed in Gwinnett County was stamped as received on February 27th at 1:10 p.m. Ralph's petition was stamped on the same day at 2:11 p.m. Also, it should be noted that Drew listed that their date of separation was on February 23rd, while Ralph listed it as the 19th. So I wanted to point that out because there's some things going on in this relationship that is really, really if you've ever been through a breakup or a divorce, makes sense. And after we go through the next part of this, I'm going to explain why this makes sense. Let's take this down. Okay. So it makes sense to me while they were kind of in a race to post who's giving the divorce. Ralph is a clout chaser. Okay. Now, while we may say that Drew is one, I think Ralph is the really bigger one than Drew is. I'm glad that Drew's petition was hit first so that we knew that there was a problem going on and that they basically went up to bat for this first. And I wanted to make sure that I posted that first because that's not what I seen first. So I don't know if people that are in my chat that are subscribed to my channel seen that first, but I'm going to pull that part up first. So let's go to the part where Drew says that Drew Sidor accuses Ralph Pittman of cheating and abusing in an amended court filing. It says not only did they both race to the court to file with Drew between Ralph by an hour, but now Drew has filed an amended divorce complaint against Ralph of cheating and abuse. Now, before we get more into this, can y'all see this? Can y'all see that this could be true? Or do y'all think that Drew is lying? One in the chat if y'all think this is, do y'all think that there was some abuse there, or two in chat that y'all think that this is a no. Put a 3 in chat, you think this is a storyline. One in the chat if you think that, man, I think I messed this up. Okay, there we go. Ping that. All right, there we go. One in the chat if you think that, I don't remember what I said now. 1, 1, 1. Okay. 1. Oh, is that what you could see it? That's what the one was. It could be very possible. I'm thinking emotional abuse. Most know, but not me. I'm so introverted. I'm 10 years behind when it comes to social media. My IG looks fake. Low post equal low evidence. One. She said mental abuse and financial abuse. Not that's what I know. That's what I know. I know that part. 1, 1, 1. I never trusted him, and I hated how he spoke to her. Absolutely. He spoke to her like, what was Kenya's husband? What is Kenya's husband's name? What's his name? I can't think of his name. I want to call him Matt, but it's not. Matt was the man before that didn't marry her. And that's why Kenya was so passionate against her. Mark, yes. Thank you. He spoke to her like Mark spoke to Kenya when he was on the show. And so I always believed that he didn't really value her. I feel like he disrespected her, and I would count that as abuse. I really would. Now we see why he didn't want to adopt her son. Let's get into that. Let's get into that in a little bit. So let's get back into the article. It says, in an amended divorce complaint. Is this the right one? Yes. Okay. Not only in, here we go. In an amended divorce complaint obtained by TMZ, Drew says she simply cannot take Ralph's continued blatant disrespect and mental abuse any longer. She goes on to accuse Ralph of being a serial cheater during their marriage, even claiming some of the women he's allegedly had affairs with had rubbed in her face, sending her screenshots of their sex with Ralph. That's not all. Drew also says Ralph has recently gotten physical with her, claiming last month he grabbed her phone out of her hand, causing her to fall on the floor. She says Ralph yelled at her, saying he pays the cell phone bill, so the phone belongs to him. She says when Ralph got physically aggressive, she even considered leaving Atlanta and flying with her 3 minor children to Chicago, where they're feeling where they feel safe. She also says at one point he withdrew a large sum of money from their accounts. Drew says she and Ralph tried counseling, which we saw on the show, but it didn't work. In fact, she states after leaving a counseling session, Ralph asked her to give him a heads up before filing for divorce, and that no matter what happened, he let her file first. Interestingly enough, both Drew and Ralph filed for divorce the same day, February the 7th. She beat him by just an hour in filing. So you know what he was doing. He wanted her to tell him so he can beat her to the punch. But luckily she was able to do it first. And then it says, here's the thing: Ralph might be able to gaslight Drew, but he won't be able to gaslight the court systems. He won't be able to gaslight the system. I can't get out. He won't be able to gaslight the court systems. He knows he's doing that girl wrong. This is from Love B. Scott. Okay, so let's go back. So with all that being said, we've watched this show. A lot of us have rooted for Drew, even though we didn't really like Drew on the show, to get out of this marriage. We've never felt like Ralph was a good person. Ralph literally looks like he just verbally abuses her. And we've watched it on national television. I'm happy for Drew. However this goes, whether she gets money from the divorce or whether she doesn't, I'm happy that she's free. Okay, because I feel like Drew's a lot better than this. What I did think about was this: is Drew going to be the new Portia? Because remember, Portia came on with her husband, and Portia was a lot like Drew when she came on. Are we going to get yada 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 Drew next season or the season after this? Are we going to watch the season of them going to divorce? I want to know that first. Now we see what I read that one. Yep, it was very much so. Okay, we got that part. He couldn't adopt her son because her son's father was present in his life. He would have challenged the adoption in court, but he also asked the father. And so I don't think that was the real reason why he didn't do that. I think he didn't do it because he already knew how much problem they had in the relationship. And if he did do that, he would be responsible for that kid as well. Because we never saw the father fighting for that kid. He hadn't been fighting for the kid before she got onto the show. When he would left me for 3 days without letting me know, it would have been over. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. How can you trust someone who wrote a book about a relationship with her son and she didn't know what was in the book and the unwanted adoption? What does she expect? Remain teachable. This is what I thought about first. You know how they talk about money grabs? To me, that's what that book was. And he knew he would never adopt that kid. So I'm with you with this comment right here. I'm with you on this because it makes sense. This is the first thing I thought about. Plus, her son's father was about that life. Ralph was scared of him, but I don't know nothing about that part. Peanut Head Wreck is Ralph and a gutter tonight. I truly hope Drew has a support system she can lean on. I do too. I really do. I think she will on the show, but I think she's gonna turn into new Portia. And he got cameras set up all over the house. Yep. Trying to catch her cheating, but she should have had cameras in that car. She had a tracking device on that damn iPhone. Where are you going? When you was in Tampa, what were you doing? You can adopt a child and still have a relationship with the natural father. You can adopt and maintain a relationship with the parent/son relationship. He didn't want the money tied to the kid. I don't think that's what it was. Remain teachable. I think he didn't want to do it because their relationship was so bad. We watched it. We seen it. If he had adopted that kid, he would have been legally responsible, financially responsible for that kid. Had the father gave up the rights, he could have been paying child support. I mean, he already has 2 kids with her as well. So that's what's going on, Toria. Good to see you, SoDeb. Miss your stories on the other. Listen, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Stay tuned. So yeah, so I want to know what you guys think about this whole story with Drew and Ralph. For me, to be honest, I think it's a storyline. What is Drew's storyline for next season? What's she talking about? They did say that this happened after they wrapped up this season. But what was happening during the season where they decided to divorce? Is this the continuation for the season after this? What do you guys think? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What do you guys think? He seems disrespectful. I want to say God blocked it. Good fix, but God blocked it. That's what I want to say. I think God blocked it. And rightfully so. I feel like Drew deserves way more. I think Drew deserves way more. I think we don't. Well, I'll say you guys don't receive Drew as much as I do, because I followed Drew before the show. Before she was on Housewives. I love Drew. I was so happy when I seen Drew on the show. Had no idea she had a husband named Ralph. A lot of people were attracted to Ralph, and they wanted to see Ralph on the screen. It's almost like Robin and Juan. Like, they watched the show for Ralph more than Drew. Like, we watched Potomac more for Juan than Robin. I feel like that was like their thing. But what do you guys think? Latanya says he really didn't to adopt her. He really didn't want to adopt her son because really didn't want to be bothered with the 2 hints with Drew. I think that's permanent. Ralph doesn't look better than Apollo. Oh, I will disagree. I will disagree. Drew's mother knew he wasn't that. We all knew. Cindy says, I would have been done after that disrespectful assistant, and I meet Cindy, and he didn't immediately fire her. I agree. Tori says, the way Ralph talks to her, I've seen this coming for quite some time. Ralph is a narcissist. Drew made a bunch of movies in 2022. The Line Sisters was really good. Drew has been on so many things. She was never really a main character, but you don't forget her though. When she was on The Game and she destroyed Melanie and Durban's relationship, I remember that. She was on something else. Oh, Girlfriends, when she didn't let Lynn in that girls group, when she wanted ice cream bananas on your bananas, split. I remember Drew Sidora. So it wasn't like she was a forgettable person. So I do think that Drew has a career. She just needs to get into line with a role that really puts her there. And I think if Candace is doing it on Potomac, Drew could definitely do it. Tyler Perry, where you at? I think so. Oh, yes. The TLC movie, right? California Cutie. She was on that. So she's not unforgettable, but people don't really give her credit because she hasn't had a main role. So that's why. Yes, or she's a good actress. She really is. The TLC movie. She's a pretty girl as well. Yes, she really is. She's a beautiful girl. But I want y'all to answer my question. If this is real, We saw Portia's storyline on Housewives of Atlanta. Do y'all think that Drew will become a new Portia on the show? Like, will she become free? I know she has children now, but I mean, they also have fathers who are very involved in their lives. Does Drew have the potential to be a Portia? Put a 1 in the chat if you think yes. Put a 2 in the chat if you think no. So do you think Ralph will try to get spousal? Listen, I don't put nothing in past now. She has needs a series. Oh, okay. She has a lot of roles on Netflix and Amazon Prime. So I'm getting no from no. She cannot be Portia. Okay, no. All right. Now, if I'm right, y'all just come back when she goes on being Portia. Just say so. That was right. Not at all. Portia did not have kids and a religious mother. Drew has a religious mother though. She just has children. That's the only difference. No, she don't have the thought in her. Portia didn't either when she came on. Go back to when Portia came onto the show. Portia was not Portia now that she was when she first came on the show. Maybe yes, if she plays her cards right. Okay, see, remain teachable. I'm riding with you. I think she will loosen up, but I also think she is marriage type girl. So is Portia. That's why she's married now. You and Busy got me to watch Harlem. Oh yes, and second season is out. Are you going to watch? Are you going to? I will talk to Busy. Actually, talk to Busy today. Let me talk to Busy because I really do want to review that. I love this new season. Same storyline, but delivery is different. What's that different though? The only difference is that Drew has children. To me, what's going on, Attitude? He ain't getting anything because he was cheating on her. Yes, and if that abuse part was right, then good luck. Portia was being controlled by her first husband, and Drew was too. Drew has been controlled by Ralph. What's the difference? Sorry, no. There's much that comes with Portia, and she gives body. Drew doesn't have body. Y'all haven't seen. I mean, she might have Portia's body, but Drew has body. I want y'all to go back and like just review Drew. Review Drew. I like that. Let's review Drew. Drew has the potential if she wants to. Excuse me. Sorry, I got a sore throat. Drew has the potential to come on and be the new Portia. And their friends. I would love to see what that looks like. Hey, Miss Bernice. Ralph is going by the Martell Holt book of divorce. That's why he was racing to file for divorce because he cheated. Yep. Drew lose some weight. She looks good. But Drew doesn't look how y'all see her look last season. Drew's looking good these days. Y'all got to look at Drew. I feel really bad for her and the fact that the women were sending her texts. That is horrible. Portia used her story to grow. Drew will deliver it differently. The children is the difference. Same story divorce with children. That's why I'm saying that she's the new Portia. I'm not saying she'll do the same thing that Portia did, but single Drew, I think is going to look like a lot like Portia. Where is your lemon ginger tea? I drunk it. I'm just saying. I'm still getting over it. Still getting over it. Drew's been controlled by Ralph far too long to turn into someone different. So was Portia. I don't get much rise out of Drew. Now, Portia, you didn't get a lot of rise from Portia when she first came on the show. Portia was my man said I can't. My man said I would never. Portia was stripping. I mean, Portia turned into a whole other person. You are reaching, but Drew is giving a story. Listen, I'm just asking. I'm just trying to create the narrative. Could this be happening? Could this be a storyline that we're breaking up and we get back together? That's another storyline. I say yes, but not to that extent. That's what I'm saying, Miss Jimmy. I'm not saying it's the same thing, but I'm thinking that she has the potential to give a new Portia storyline. Not what Portia did, because she doesn't have a Phaedra either. So I would love to know which girls are rallying around her from this show. I think that Kenya is. I think that Candy is. Um, I couldn't see Marlo. I couldn't see Sanya. But I would say the top three the top two would be Kenya and Candy. That would be my top two bets. But she still filed before he did exactly what she should. She did the right thing. Once Drew heals, she will be unstoppable. Listen, and I'm with you. That's what I'm saying. Drew is a girl next door, not a video vixen. Portia wasn't either, though. Go back to the season when Portia came onto the show. Portia was not a video vixen at all. She wasn't. What's going on, Kamiko? He treats her like a child. He does, and now she doesn't have to be one. Cordell don't want me to go to the strip club. You remember that, right? She was so controlled by Cordell, just like Drew is controlled by I'm gonna call him Matt, by Ralph. Portia was the Black Barbie's staffer wife when she first started the show, and y'all know it. Y'all do, right? Thank you, Miss Bernice. No, Portia had common sense. No, she remained teachable. She literally said that she thought that the Underground Railroad was a real train. She had no common sense. Drew is like a tree, strong roots, no sense. Y'all are missing how Portia started off. And most likely, I don't think Mayetta, I could see that too. I think Mayetta would do it just to stay on the show. What's going on, Saki? She was before she got married. Wait, who was Cindy? Exactly. Portia wasn't. She wasn't. She was never. She was not a vixen. Portia was a lot like Drew before her divorce. Let's argue. Blame it on the pit. She literally said it's 260. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, just simply. Y'all giving Portia way too much credit. Oh, okay, yeah, Portia. Good night, everybody. Good night, Latanya. Yes, just you know what? I might just stop here and do my other part. I want to drop the link because I want to talk about this. I'm gonna drop this link because I'm trying to tell y'all, I think Drew's gonna be the new Portia. Argue with me why you think she's not. Don't argue with me. Let's debate. So I'm dropping the link. Anybody y'all can come up. Y'all are more than free to come up. I will get into the other stories because I have a lot of stories I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a pre-recorded one in the morning. But come up. Let's talk about this because I feel like this is a good debate. Drew is gonna be the new Portia. Y'all heard it here first. And I haven't talked to you in a long time either. So come on, let's talk. I'm celebrating y'all. 2 classes left. Dean's list all the way through while working full time. Don't judge me. Listen, I'm about to go back to school too, so it's going to be even more. But thank you so much, Remain Teachable. No. I agree. Drew will because she's going to be free. Yes, she's not controlled anymore. What's going on, Fifi? Yes, she has the potential to really, if she's smart, to capitalize off Portia's absence, and that will see Portia come back.
Hello, how are you?
I am good at you.
So let's argue.
Okay.
So when I put up my other chat, what I was trying to say was the difference between Portia and Drew is that when Portia divorced, what's his name, Cordell Stewart,
Mhm.
she had no children.
Wait,
She
did Portia divorce him or did he divorce her?
Sorry, he divorced her. You're right.
Okay.
She had no children.
Mhm.
She did not have a religious mother.
Mhm.
Allegedly, her mother
But
was about that life.
But Drew does have a religious mother.
But
Drew's mother's a
Portia, remember,
pastor or
Portia
something
was a
like that. That's
pastor.
the difference. So, Drew has 3 kids and they're not
Mhm.
young. You know what I mean? Like her oldest is like a teenager at this point. So you can't
Right.
be trotting around with a kid that old. Then on top of that, Drew's mother is a pastor. There's no way she's going to let her daughter get on national TV, thotting and bopping and sleeping with strippers like Portia did.
Well,
That's
no, it took Portia a long time to sleep with strippers.
that we know of. Okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Where's my allegedly banner? Allegedly. Yes, I put this up. I understand the kids part, but outside of the kids part, I see a new Portia arising.
No, Drew has much more self-awareness than Portia. Like
Okay.
Drew, sometimes she does some stuff that's kind of like whack because she's trying to be funny. So I get it. It just didn't translate on TV. But Portia, when she first came, Portia was like, I was so, oh my God, she just affected me. I was so upset at how I just couldn't understand how a person could be that stupid. And
But that's what we said the same thing about Drew.
I didn't feel that stupid about Drew. I felt like
We all feel like Drew is stupid. Like, why are you in this relationship? This man has lived and went to Tampa for 3 days. Won't tell you why he went there.
But you see,
Like,
he
it's the stupidity.
Well,
Yeah,
I think Drew is more corny and
gaslight.
naive. I wouldn't say stupid.
So was Portia.
Nah, I wouldn't put Portia as corny. She was dumb.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen what y'all saying.
Portia was stupid, but Cordell, he didn't gaslight Portia. Like he was even just trying to guide her, but the stupidity was strong in her.
Guide her?
Yes, he was trying to guide her sometimes, and
Okay.
she wouldn't listen. He had given her some good advice sometimes, but the stupid.
What was the good advice he gave her?
When he was talking about the other women and how they were like in kind of coming in their relationships, he had given her advice or something when they were at the basketball game, but not on the basketball court. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I remember being like,
because it wasn't good advice. That's why you can't remember it.
No, she had said something stupid, and I was like, God, the stupid is strong in this one. But Drew is being gaslit up and down, and when you're being gaslit, people who gaslight you, you don't even know if what's real in your face is happening. You're like, this is happening. I just saw it. And they're over there like, no, it didn't. No, it didn't happen. That's a bunch of confusion. When she get away from Ralph and she step away from all that sanity is going to just come back flowing in, and she go like, hot damn. Like, oh my God, this guy is crazy. When you're in the midst of it, you can't get out. You're confused, and you have to even trick your own mind. You don't even believe what your eyes are seeing because you have someone telling you, let me tell you, let me say this, let me, and that's what's happening with Drew. But she's not as stupid as Portia. Not at all.
I beg to differ, but hey, Miss Bernice.
Hello. How you doing, everybody?
Hi.
What you think, Miss Bernice?
Portia and Drew are in the same boat in different perspectives because Portia was raised by the succubus queen, her mother.
Yep.
She was raised to be pretty and to get a man and get everything you can from a man, and he is your sole provider. You are not to depend on yourself for anything. Everything you get is your pretty and your looks. You don't have to be smart. You just concentrate on your looks, and that will get you where you need to go. Okay. Drew, on the other hand, she's still in the same boat as Portia, but she's coming from a mother who's raised in the church, and they like to keep the facade of them being good Christian girls. but I grew up in the church too, and I know some preachers' kids can be as demons as anybody else in the congregation. But you still have to put on that
Well, now
facade. Like
let's be light on PKs because you know I'm a PK.
I know you're a PK, but okay. I said I didn't say all of them. I said some of them. And
Okay.
they have domineering parents behind them. You can't do this, you can't do that. And Drew grew up with that. Even though she did have her first child out of wedlock, but mom was making sure that any other kids you have, you got to have a husband on your arm.
Let's see. Look what Toria said. She said Cordell put the N in narcissist. He was really controlling, and he was like a warden. Cordell always took control over Portia. They are two different women. She was raised to become a gold digger, but Ralph is a warden over Drew.
Exactly, but Drew had power in the relationship.
What power did she
And
have?
what
What was Drew's
what did,
power?
what did he what did he do?
Money. Drew made all
Okay.
the money. I think she was the breadwinner.
Exactly.
Well, he
Exactly.
said in their little dinner that he had for her, that little backhanded dinner he gave her. He said that he was successful. He had degrees on the wall and
He
all.
Yeah,
said he
he
said
did
that
for a
stuff, but
living.
Right.
where can we find that?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I didn't even bother to research it because I didn't care.
Yeah, we can't find it.
We never found out what he did. All he said was, I'm in tech. It
Exactly.
doesn't mean anything. We don't know what he did.
They said he made
What does he
music.
do?
He makes
Exactly.
music. He's supposedly in tech for I don't remember what company, but
Okay.
he makes music for people who have difficulty sleeping. Like he does like some type of music therapy, and he said that he used it himself.
Mm-hmm.
I remember him trying to get what's Candy's husband Todd, like
Todd.
looking at it or whatnot. But he works for some type of company or something. I don't even because I didn't really care.
So he's like the
Ralph
rain,
talks
the
so much.
rainstorms at
And
nighttime.
Ralph talked a lot of shit.
Exactly.
He even believed on the stuff that come out his own mouth. I ain't never seen anybody like you gonna go on TV and talk shit like that, and then you see it on TV and you can't even reflect and come better the next time. You just come back worse. Like, oh my god, this guy.
Right.
That is a good question. Deborah Randall asked, "Did that book ever get published?"
Oh.
No, I don't think so. Was it even finished?
I
You
thought
know
he
what?
did a. I thought he did like a tour, like a book signing tour for the
He
book. Because
did.
I thought they did it on the show. I could be wrong.
I
Oh.
would rather read Portia's book.
It depends on if they got somebody else to write it. But
Because
no, Ralph has
even when
been
he was describing it, it didn't make any damn sense. So how it's gonna if it didn't make sense with you describing it, how it's gonna make sense on paper?
that's
every
a
time, every time that Ralph talked, I just feel like I was getting schemed.
yes.
It was like,
Exactly.
What are you trying to sell me?
yeah, that's how I feel. What are you trying to sell me, and why do I need this?
And are you trying to convince yourself? That's why you keep
Yes.
saying the same thing over and over, and it don't make sense to you in your head. But if you say it enough time, it makes sense. You
Yeah.
Exactly.
your own lies, huh,
You,
Ralph?
you know Ralph is the type of dude that hustles. You know the 3-car Monty,
Yeah.
but he's standing right in front of this police station doing it. That's Ralph.
Now I will agree with Tori on this, and I knew this before. That Drew makes her own money. Portia did not. Ralph isn't tech. Is it Ralph
Is in tech.
is in tech, supposed to own his own business. Drew said he took all the money out of the business account. The book is out, I believe. It's on Amazon. Okay.
For him to take all her money out the bank account, clearly she was the breadwinner. He was trying to steal her money.
Or maybe he was trying to keep his money.
But he's trying to just keep his money because he's
Yeah.
selfish. And that's what narcissistic people do. Now, Cordell was controlling, but at the same time, Portia was stupid. And sometimes stupid people can bring you down too. So I don't know what that's about, maybe the age gap. But Ralph, my dear, is a narcissist. He will sit there and play Drew in front of her. He will do something nice for her just to rub it in her face
Exactly.
and see how horrible of a person she's acting like a child, and then treat her like a child. And then when she gets all worked up, he's sitting there smiling at her. He's smirking. And then he tells her, "You don't deserve anything." And then he gets up and walks away like, "Who the f are you, guy? Who are you?" Oh my
Right.
God.
Can we all agree that if your man decides to leave for a weekend in Tampa and can't tell you where he at, it's over?
Oh, definitely. Drew's
Oh,
better
yeah.
than me. I would have ruined his reputation from that day. I would have destroyed him.
Child, he would have came in from Tampa and didn't know where I lived at.
Look, if you're going to do all that, make sure these bills paid. I'm going to chuck them deuces. You do you, I do me. We live together.
I don't even
And
care if the bills are
make sure I get
paid.
my stuff together.
I'm changing the
I don't-
locks when he get back. All the locks.
Listen,
will be-
I don't care if the bills are paid. You better make sure the bills are paid where you're staying at because I'm out. Ain't no way you leaving for a whole weekend. When you come back, you're gonna tell me a story about this is a man's trip. Well, this is a woman's trip, and my trip is make sure you can pay your bills because I'm out.
And he never told her. He never truly told
Never.
her.
Nope.
Till this day, we still don't know what happened.
But he spins her head round and round in a circle. She don't even know what's up and what's down because he's controlling that, and he knows exactly what
Hey,
he's doing.
princess. Yeah.
He knows.
Typical Martell. Typical Martell. That's why I said he's just a dumber version of Martell.
Yeah.
I think Martell's smarter than I'm sorry, I think Ralph is smarter than Martell. For some
I
reason.
can agree with you on that, Stephanie. I will agree with you on that. I will agree with you on that. I will agree with you on that.
Oh, he did close on the house without her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, so her name was never on the
On
house?
the house.
Mm-mm.
You know what?
Oh my
That
God.
might seem like horrible, but that might be good for her. I don't know because
Can we compare her to Quad and Dr. G?
I don't know.
They kept a lot of stuff hidden that we found out later, and I'm still not sure if it's true. That's hard.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like when we were watching the show, like we seen him treat her bad. We also, I mean, maybe not because Quad was a different type of person too.
I feel
Yeah,
like
Quad's not putting up with a Tampa situation. That's not happening.
Yeah, Deborah Randall said no.
with Quad and G, it was like he was settled into what he was going to be doing for the rest of his life. He was already there. But Quad, when she got on the show, had some actualizations, some revelations come to her, and then she started to come into herself because she's making more money and not being completely dependent on, him, and she's able to try out different businesses and all of that. So I felt like it was kind of like him wanting one thing and then she's coming to herself, and that kind of got in the way because he wanted babies. And she's like, "Oh, I'm not having your babies, and you act like this, and you act like this." But then he was acting kind of childish too. Like,
Very much so.
I was like,
I think that Quad wanted her own.
I think that's what she wanted from the start. I never felt like she really wanted G.
What's going on, Jaquan? I can see you in the chat. Can you see? So, Deb, can you see me in this live chat? Quad is a different type of breed. She's not having it. Yes. I think that I would say with Quad, she has a bigger personality. She has more control. But for me, I don't see a big difference in Portia and Drew. I don't.
I don't know.
No,
I feel like
same
if this storyline of Drew and Ralph is real, I could see a big change in Drew. One, because this is like Drew's biggest thing, which is like a main character. So she gets to create her own narrative.
Okay, now if Drew come on the show with some type of booty shorts, she already started wearing Portia's wigs, right? When she hooked up with Portia.
Well, and she should have because those other wigs were really bad. I hated those other wigs.
Oh,
Yes, it wasn't the housewife standard wig.
It wasn't. It was kind of.
Yes, if the Grand Dame can change her wigs, then Drew should definitely change her wigs.
I agree.
yeah, I agree with
Hey,
that.
what's going on, Janet Holiday? I'm good. I'm good.
Is Dr. G having kids with his new wife?
We gonna see. I hope they bring him.
He's supposed to be coming back this season for Married to Medicine.
I hope they bring him back.
Oh, really?
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Now, y'all bring Dr. G back with his new girl. I'm going to watch it. I like a little bit of mess, okay?
I would love to see the dynamics of him and his new lady in Quad.
Quad is going to explode, please. Okay.
Absolutely.
We haven't seen anyone on Roa really just dating. I mean, we saw Sheree, remember, with that one guy who called her a man?
You know what?
The Dr. Love, was that his name?
I'm going to let that go. Because Sheree
been dating since she's been on the show.
Right. Until Sheree deal with her inner trauma, Sheree never date nobody that's not gonna hurt her. And this facade with Martell, come on now, let's not go there. Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, that's not a real
What was
relationship.
that? Remember that Bones guy out in Africa said that she should stay in the house?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Another mate again. I was like, oh my God. He told her, not you. Oh my God. Yeah, I would like to see Drew date, although that's probably gonna be whack.
Sheree's actually sad for me to watch.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like,
Marcel is cute though. I mean,
Sheree, he's cute, but look at his past.
yeah.
Like, she doesn't have any standards, and this feels like she's just doing stuff to stay on the show. And it's not good. It doesn't look good for her.
Well, she's a late bloomer. It took her how many seasons to come out with She by Sheree? Like we were.
Well, I mean, we
Sheree.
still don't have She by Sheree.
Right? Isn't it allegedly sold out when you go online? You can't even.
Oh my God.
It's Sheen, but you can go on to
She
Sheen.
by Sheree.
Yeah, you can go on to Sheen and buy the stuff that Sheree was posting, but there's no She by Sheree.
Alibaba ran out of stuff, huh?
You can also go and look at Embellish. That's sold out, but that's because she can't afford the inventory.
Oh, that's stuck in a barge in China too. Oh, damn. Okay.
And still waiting. But yes, it's just like, you know.
Who did come after my girl Latoya? Like, what? With the Delilah spirit? Yeah, because.
Well, I mean, Latoya was a mess.
Her man. But I love Latoya. That's my girl.
Yeah.
But she was a mess.
She's making an appearance this season. We're gonna see her like in a scene or something. She's coming.
Are we?
Oh, probably.
That's what I heard.
With who? Kenya?
Probably. I just heard she's gonna make an appearance in like, you know, some event or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was on her YouTube too when she was going to. I think it was something for Candy or something, wasn't it? Candy was.
That doesn't mean it's gonna be on the show though.
Yeah. Well, I wanted Latoya to come back. I wanted everybody to come back the next season so that they can like really.
I think they saved Latoya just in case Drew doesn't work.
Yeah, that's a backup. Yeah.
Yeah, because Drew does have a bigger background than Latoya.
But Latoya was much more fun. Drew now.
Latoya was all over the place. She was all over the place though.
But that's what made her fun. The hurricane, the tornado.
All right.
Okay, so you know who I would compare her to is Mia from Potomac.
Oh, hell
Wow.
I would
no.
because she's all over the place. She don't know what's true, what's not true.
No.
That's how I looked at her.
Mia was comedic relief, and she's a liar.
She's a liar.
I love Mia. I love
liar
Mia
who lies.
Yeah.
I love Mia until she threw the drink into Wendy's face and hit her with that purse. Then I was done.
Okay, but Wendy did kind of act like she was about to go after Mia, like she was about to run after her when she was being held back. Did you not see that?
Wait, what happened?
Did you not see when Wendy acted like she was about to run up on Mia while she was being held back?
When?
Nobody noticed that.
Yeah, I
When
didn't
was it?
notice that.
Nobody noticed that.
When was this?
When they was arguing after Mia threw the drink.
Well, I mean, I would run up on you too.
Yeah,
that
But
was
it's
but
reflex.
very
this was like
disrespectful.
Mia was sitting down at this time, and then Wendy kept going at that time, and then Wendy was acting like she was about
Yeah,
to
but
step on her.
we can't make
Stuff like
excuses, but
I'm
we
not,
can't
but
make
it felt like
excuses for the fact that she threw that drink on her because once
I'm
she did
not at
that,
all,
it's
but
no
it
holds
felt
barred
like
for me.
that was when Wendy was trying to provoke her more
Toria says
to do
she's seen it.
something. Yeah, thank you. But it was like at that point in time, what's her name had sat down. Mia had sat down, and it was like they was just sitting down, and then Wendy, that's when she got up and she started going,
So
and
was
Mia
Wendy
decided
supposed to
to go
sit there and
after.
get a drink thrown on her and just be like, okay, well, thank you for throwing a drink on me?
I mean, by the time that all that time had passed, she'd already sat there and got a drink thrown at her.
It was festering. That was festering. Like
I
this
guess.
just really threw a drink on me. You know what? I might want to get up on my chair. You know
Right.
what? I do want to get up on my chair. And then at that point, but to me, Mia is like I loved Mia before this. I stood for Mia. I call Mia the boss. I was down for Mia. I was so down for her. But
You
for that,
believed all that CEO garbage too?
no, I was calling her a boss. Well, I did. You know, I believed in it.
Oh wow.
But
But
I believe that that's what G made her think, though.
She
um,
didn't make her think nothing.
I think
so
he
She
did.
came
debonair.
on that show
Thank
pretending to
you.
think that she knew that stuff wasn't in her name, that was in his name, because she had said that he had owned it and she had worked there before she had even
But she
came
said
on
that on the
the show.
show. She said he gave her a more important role. He's taking
Okay,
a step back so that she could take control of the business.
he didn't
She
step
said
back.
that.
You think he about to step back and let her take control? His
Right.
businesses that he done had forever before her? Absolutely
Wait,
not.
if you were bought you what, princess?
You
If a
shouldn't even be
drink gets thrown
embarrassed.
if a drink gets thrown on all if a drink gets thrown on all bets are off. Period.
Exactly.
Hey, what's going on, Nina Grant? No, that was after she threw the purse. Wendy got up and the staff told her not to
To
go
go
there.
there.
So that was after she threw the purse. The purse or the drink?
Well, there was the drink at first, and then the
She
very last
threw
was
with
the
the drink
purse.
first. This year with the purse.
Yeah, but in between that,
Insult to injury. A 40 green bean unmaimed. I can't. I have the same. And
She
got. I
got it
can't.
at she got it at Walmart.
I can't. I may not be able to read tonight.
what beanie?
Talking they referring to
You have to realize it takes 12
Bible
hours to sell
pass.
1 meal. Right. I do. I understand that, Tori. I understand that part. But what I'm saying is this: it could take 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. After you throw a drink on me, it's a wrap for me. Like all bets are off. Deborah said she was pulling a 1.5 million or 500,000, and she only had rich friends. Mia, right?
You're right.
Okay, but let me say this. Mia came on and did something that Wendy did not do, right?
What was
So
that?
Wendy was kind of doing it at first. She was trying to be with the GEBs, the Green Eye Bandits, right?
Right.
But then once Monique
I'm
left,
wrong
she
with you on this.
flipped.
Go ahead.
She once Monique left, she flipped. But
Yep.
this Mia is undying and loyal.
Mhm.
She said, "I'm not going to flip. I'm going to stay right here where it's good." And
Mhm.
that's what she's doing.
For now. That can change in a few seasons. Remember, she threw her
If she
friend of
gets
30 years under the bus.
sure
She'll
did.
do the same to Giselle in less than a year.
If she gets the upper hand, she'll throw it. She'll throw Giselle under the bus.
Nobody should trust Giselle at all.
Climb that tree.
Nobody should trust Mia.
Right.
I think that when it comes to Mia, like you just know she's a random person. She would be like, Miss Bernice was on a live with SoDeb yesterday, and she said, don't trust me, but then she trusts him tomorrow. And then she would justify by saying, well, she said when she first came onto the show, she liked me. So how can we trust Miss Bernice? I'm not saying you said that, but that's how Mia does things.
Right.
Mia to me is a very comedic. What is it?
Comic relief.
Yeah,
They
she's
talk.
comedic relief and she's
Yes,
a wild card.
and I love that about Mia before the purse hitting Wendy and the drink throwing. I loved her about that. Mia could say anything. Mia be like, yes, the sky is blue, but tomorrow is yellow. And I'd be like, Mia might be onto some shit because I like the fact that she just says random stuff. But, and I thought it was funny. I loved it. But, and then when she was like, I'm the CEO, I'm like, she's a boss. Like, I'm down for it. But she hasn't done anything like problematic. But with that Wendy stuff, I couldn't go any further.
You know, when she showed her colors that she wasn't a boss. Remember when she went to one of the joint chiropractics last season to meet with, I guess, the office manager? And instead of, looking at insurance claims, reconciling your books and records, looking at your revenue, what did she do? She counted towels.
Exactly.
A boss does not care about how many towels is in the cabinet. Okay.
Well, that was her job, though.
Myself away that scene.
That was her job, though. Make sure there was
All
no
the
towels.
aesthetic.
Yeah, all right.
Put the pamphlets over in the corner.
Right. Like really, that's what a CEO does? They're worried about towels and pamphlets? Okay.
Pamphlets, hashtag boss bitch, bossing it.
Right.
Yo, and I'm agreeing with the people in the chat. Like, again, like before I loved Mia, but I'm just like, I hate that I liked her because it's too much. Like,
because her lies are reckless.
She went on a whole apology tour. I was watching Richie Scott earlier. She went on a whole apology tour on Twitter today.
But that's the thing. Wasn't nothing going on until Mia started some shit. I'm just saying. I tuned into Instagram and wasn't nothing happening.
Listen, I'm with you with that. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
And then all this stuff happened and surrounded by Mia. She is a whole
and you have to realize that the girls from that show, they don't do social media besides Candace, and Ashley.
Ashley do TikTok.
Karen now too. Karen has a YouTube.
Oh, and Karen's been doing. She's been doing it. Yeah, so those three.
Randomly.
Giselle and Robin. Well, Robin does it because Giselle won't let her. But they don't do it.
Mia is the only
Karen, Giselle, and Robin were the main three people of this show. So because they're not doing social media, the other people have to do it. So it kind of like puts them in a place where the people that are watching the show have other opinions of the women on the show because you're not talking. So yes, I get why Giselle doesn't do it because she doesn't want to fall into the space of like a Candace or whatever. But also Giselle probably can't post on social media because one, I'm gonna say this, Giselle probably can't spell that well. And Giselle probably doesn't know what to say and articulate herself that well. And also Giselle doesn't understand things the way she can't respond fast enough.
Exactly.
So Giselle stays on social media. Hey, Miss Reed.
Giselle be on social media. Well, she just posts.
She goes on social media to watch. She never talks on social media.
Well, she posts her dancing, and she be trying to post her butt, and then
on Instagram.
On Instagram, stiff.
But she doesn't talk.
Stiff as a board. She's stiff.
She doesn't talk on social media.
Never. Why would she?
But the reason why is because if you even watch this from season 1 up until now, Giselle can't read. Giselle will read you in the confessionals.
Yeah.
As you watch back. During the show, she never reads anybody.
Because she can't think off the top of her head.
She can't.
If it's not scripted and words that she had to study, she ain't saying nothing.
She can't do it. So, like they be saying, poor Michelle, poor Giselle. She can't do it because literally, if she could, this show would be this will be a top tier show. Now, Karen Huger, she gonna read you on the show and in the confessionals.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Giselle wishes that she had. This is why they brought Charisse. Now, what Charisse cannot do, she can't read at all. Charisse can't read a Dr. Seuss book, and all Charisse can do is pull up random allegations. Hopefully, they're right. Hopefully, somebody got a picture or a video, a text message, or something like that. Charisse cannot read a doctor. She cannot read a 1, 2, 3 ABC book.
Charisse comes from the gutter, okay, from the depths of hell.
Charisse comes from when you put your kid into kindergarten, into pre-K, There's like a class underneath pre-K. That's where Sharice comes from.
Ooh.
You don't even know how
Head
to.
Start.
You don't even know how to pronounce your vowels. You don't know how to read a book, put a sentence together. Nothing. Sharice did nothing for me this season.
But I
Sharice,
bet you she know
Like
what
nothing.
an embryo is.
yeah, was bloated.
What'd you say?
I bet you she know what an embryo is.
Does she?
Mm.
Does she know what that is?
Giselle don't.
I don't think. So what I would say, I don't think Giselle needs to even. Giselle's done with children. She is. Giselle wants the big D and a good looking man. She said that.
Like I said on when I was on Princess show last night, and we was talking about this.
Mhm.
If she got young P, if
Mhm.
she was riding that like she's supposed to,
Mhm.
she wouldn't have to worry about these helpers because she'd
But
be happy with the afterglow. Okay.
but we don't know what Giselle's like right now because once she's not on social media, we're watching the reunion, which is not present. So next season we'll see what Giselle's like.
Yeah, we'll see.
Whatever.
I
You
don't see that
still
really. I think if she's with that man during this next season,
That's a fake relationship.
it's for a storyline.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
fake.
that.
I don't see nothing else.
She need to
Tori,
go back and finish that Lego house.
that's funny. I don't know why didn't show it this season. I like kind of making fun of her house. It's horrible, but
And I
good.
was surprised she got rid of the stairway to heaven. Is it inside of the house now? Like what happened to that? I would love to see them tear that part down.
Stuff like that because it makes the show funny. Can I just say this though? For the first time ever on the show, Giselle was in this blue outfit, that baby blue, sky blue outfit, sparkling with the blonde hair, and she looked amazing. I was like, oh my God, finally, she just really looks great.
Wait, on this season?
Yes, on this season. However, in that same blue dress is when
What scene was that?
this season she was in a confessional.
Okay.
And she was wearing a sparkling, like short kind of blue dress. It was so amazing. And then I was really upset. Like I felt so sad because
I gotta go find that.
Everyone said something nice about Candace and her music and what she was trying to do. And they're like, oh yeah, I love that song. Oh, that was good. Oh, this was really good. Her little thing was good. And then here goes Giselle. I don't even remember what song. And I was like, oh my God, you're going to sit there looking as beautiful as you are.
She's
and
miserable. She
that
doesn't have a choice.
Well, Giselle's a hater.
Yes.
Yes.
But you know what I want to say to you? You are the first person I ever heard say Giselle and amazing in the same sentence.
I know. I never thought that myself either. But that I watched that episode and I was like, oh my God, Giselle. For the first time, she looks like beautiful, like really beautiful. Like she looks gorgeous, you know.
You do.
But
You throwing all kind of things at her. Giselle and beautiful in the same sentence. I'm at all. I don't know what's happening.
I always thought Giselle was pretty. You know, I'm like,
in the face.
Pretty.
In the face.
Yeah. And then, her body was okay. She got the stovepipe legs, like carrot.
The body part, I know she works out a lot, but I'm like, you're working out a lot, but it's not giving me like.
When she first started, she was thinner though. Because I looked back at some other stuff and she was a little bit thinner and now she's thicker. But when I saw her on this particular episode, I was like, oh my gosh, she looks amazing. Like I can actually say Giselle looks beautiful, like amazing. She's glowing. And then she sat there in that confessional and acted so ugly. So it was so disheartening. I was like, you're gonna sit there and look like the best you ever looked on this television show and then act like that.
And I want to say that Giselle is a disgrace to Virgos everywhere. Yeah. Because we don't act like that.
Yeah.
None of us, men, women, we don't act like that. And I hate that she's a representation of Virgos.
Well, Maybe she got some type of other moon or something. I don't know.
What's going on, Remain Teachable? Oh, you on mute.
Hey y'all, good
Hey.
evening, good night, whatever time y'all want to call it.
What you got for us?
Completely off topic.
Okay.
SoDebNair doesn't know that I'm about to say this, so bear with me.
Okay. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm
723.
scared. I'm
No,
scared.
it's a good thing. 723 is my ceremony graduation date.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. I would like to do a fundraiser
Mm-hmm.
in your name for you students. By 723, let's all raise $723.
For my students?
Yes.
Yo, do you know how much that would mean? Wait, hold on.
Oh, you old?
Oh, Deb.
Don't do this to me.
No, don't
Make
do
me
this to me. I'm
cry.
so nervous.
Aw. Look at him. You're gonna make him cry.
We're both Ohio bred. I want to do this because I grew up in foster care, and when I didn't have, there was certain people who gave to me for me to be able to do, and I want to be able to do that. My ceremony is in honor of students who are in need, and I want your students to be the first recipient of it. So I'm praying and hoping that everybody who joins his lives, his videos, whatever, we can raise $723 by July 23rd.
Well, I'm sure we'll get there. I'm bred and used to be foster mom.
You know that's why I haven't been live, because I've been working so
I
much.
know. I know. So set it up,
So-
start the fundraisers and everything, and just let everybody know what this is for.
Is it gonna be like on a GoFundMe or something?
He's in charge of it. It's just my goal.
Okay.
Well, if you do it on a GoFundMe,
I would say because don't do it through Super Chats.
right.
So I can donate it to the school. I would love to present. I would show this to you guys so you guys can see it. I would do Zelle. I would do CashApp. I would do PayPal. We didn't talk about this at all. But I would love to
he
present it to
doesn't
my
know.
school. Yes. I would love to present it to my school. Like, yo, hold on.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
And vice versa, because I am in an ambassadors program and we're supposed to leave something behind to motivate other students. And this is what I want to do. So hopefully we can accomplish it before 723. So when I walk across that stage, I can show what we did together as a community.
I would love to do that. I'm down for that.
I'm so nervous.
Matter of fact, you just motivate me to go live on it more this month, so I can do it. So whatever you guys do on Super Chats, that's for me. But if you do Cash Apps, Zelles, or PayPals, that goes to this. I will actually I could put something on my website.
Create a fund, whatever you got to do.
Okay.
All proceeds go to that. 723 is the goal. And hopefully we can get to that before I graduate so we can present it.
What's the date?
723.
July 23rd.
July 23rd.
All right. So my kids get out in May.
We'll make it a Christmas, summer something.
Well, no, so I'm down for this, but we have to hit it before May.
Okay.
That would be my goal. So that the school, and I will make sure that people know that, again, from my YouTube channel, I will do a whole video about it, everything, so you guys can see what's happening. I won't show my school because you know how YouTube is. Yeah. But I'll make sure you guys know that this money went there. So I will actually put it on my website. I will make it today. Well, tomorrow because I can't do tonight. I'll make it tomorrow, and then whoever wants to donate to that, let's hit that number, and then I will make sure that the school gets this. I don't know if I can get like a big ass check. I don't know what I can do. I'll figure out how to do it, but I'll make sure that I know it's, if they know it's from you, and this is your idea, so that we have that. I'm down for it.
Let's do it.
I'm
Okay.
down for it.
I
Let's
don't want
do
super
it.
charge. You know how people want accolades for what they do? No, this is me wanting to give back because education is so important to me. And I know how hard you work. I know why you were absent. So let's give back.
Y'all, you don't even know how much that means, like for our school systems, for our kids, like to even set that goal and like try to meet that. That means I have to be responsible for that, and I'm okay with that part. My kids mean everything to me, everything. And my second grade team, like for me to come to the school and say, "Yo, my YouTube family donated this," it changes a lot for me. So
Oh.
I'm down for it.
All right, well, let's do it. It sounds like Donkey Kong.
I'm not going to have
Exactly.
a party. This is what I want.
Mhm.
This is my gift. Let's raise money for the kids
I'm down for it.
and in honor of you, SoDebNair. We
Okay.
appreciate you.
Yes.
You
Beyonce.
didn't notice, y'all. It just came upon me tonight. I'm shivering. I'm shaking. It's just something that needs to be done. I
Let me
feel it in
let
my
me write
spirit.
let me write the number down. Hold on.
723.
7, 2, oops, that's not it. All right, I got it. All right, so now I got to be responsible for coming on to the live. So this pushes me to come on live more, but I'm cool with that. I'm down for it.
Okay.
And then when we do, I got you. I'm gonna let I we'll talk. Inbox me on Instagram. Let's talk about how we want to present it, and I'm down for it.
Okay.
My school is going to be like, what? Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
And
Sorry
they
to
know.
interrupt
Listen, they
the.
know my kids are my hearts. Literally, I give up my life financially. Like I'd be like lower in life than anything right now because work comes before anything for me. I don't do my website business. I don't do YouTube. I'm at work, and
Mhm.
so I don't get to do a lot of stuff. I wanted to do a school back a backpack drive before the school started last year, but it was so much stuff going on I can't even do that. So I'm down for this. This makes me happy. I like this.
All right, let's do
So
it.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do. Let's talk. I'm gonna hit you. Hit me up on Instagram. Let's talk.
Okay.
All right. I got you.
And
Okay.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have a good night. I'm hanging up.
Okay, you
You
All
too.
too.
right. Good night.
Take care.
Don't be coming here talking about my kids now.
Ooh,
This is my
Deb,
personal space.
Deb. Would you do
But
a
yes.
do a live Saturday because you know Chris Rock is doing
Huh?
um his comedy special come on Netflix Saturday and it's gonna be live.
Oh, what's going on, ER? I just saw you. I didn't see you. Hey, what's going on, ER? What'd you say?
I said Chris Rock is finally saying he doing this live comedy special Saturday on Netflix.
Okay.
And you
Okay, is
supposed to
this the
include
one?
jokes with the slap.
So
Yeah.
my brain is just like really transition right now because no, really, y'all, like y'all don't know how much that would mean to my school. So I really want to figure this part out, and I will figure it out by tomorrow,
Okay.
and I will make lives just for that.
Okay.
So my regular lives, I'll do that part because I promised myself this month I will start doing lives again. Um, let's just go here right now. So I haven't been live in a long time because YouTube has been very depressing for me.
Why?
4K.
It just seems like when you come on, like it's just so much negative stuff. Like every time it's like somebody's this, somebody's daughter. Y'all know, hear what I'm saying? Somebody's alleged daughter's here. There's some random girl who has some problems. Their husband is doing this. Like it's so much bad stuff going on. I'm an empath, so I take that on when I come on. I had to unsubscribe to a lot of my people that I subscribe to, and I struggled today coming on to the live today. If you guys even see, like I did some pre-recorded stuff before, because I was just like, I just can't do the live thing because I don't want to hear about somebody comes on and say, "Did you hear about so and so?" And then and these famous people's daughter. I didn't want to come on live because I'm like, I don't want to hear about it. It's been depressing to me.
Is it the celebrity gossip that's depressing, or just
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
YouTube drama
that's why. That's why I went to my vlog channel. But even on this channel, because a lot of my friends who are on this channel, and maybe not even my main friends on that I have over here on this, I say on this sector, they don't. They cover that stuff. It's depressing, and so when I log on, like my main channel is what comes on when I log on to YouTube, and I'm like, I'll say the name. So the Jaguar rape stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And the Leah daughter and the Leah's and R. Kelly daughter thing. Yo, that's so depressing to me.
That's not real though.
Because
That's just
I know it's not real, but this girl believes it in her mind though. And this is a mental health issue. And people are like parading this around the internet. There's when you log on to for my YouTube, when I log on, it's like maybe 10 lives right now going on. Call her, or Jaguar got out of jail. Jaguar's doing the Jaguar. It's so much because I'm an empath. It drains my energy. And I was literally just telling Cindy, and Cindy can tell you this, and she's still in chat because we're supposed to be doing Basketball Wives reviews. I said I can't even do it because it's depressing for me.
Then you need that stuff. You need to find something else that lifts your spirit and pours into it.
Well, what I had to do was unsubscribe to some people. I will resubscribe after this is over with. But today I subscribed to a lot of channels. One channel that I did unsubscribe to was AT2, was because I love AT2 because he at least makes it fun. It's not like so like this is so serious and this is so bad and we got to get this done and this like he didn't make it that way. Everybody else is like, I get sad. As soon as I log on YouTube, I get sad.
Yeah.
And this is my heart. I'm just telling you guys this. I'm an empath. So when everybody's coming on saying, "Oh, Jaguar is doing this," my heart goes out to her. Legina, this, my heart goes out to her. It's sad because these people really believe these things going on in their heads. And
you talking about
it might be content for some people, but for me, it's like I wanted to be like, let me see you go get help. Let me see you go get therapy, something besides making money off of your problematic problems. And so I stayed away from YouTube for the month of February because when I log on, it's like Jaguar. Let me go. Let me get off. Legina, I'm getting off. Yeah, I can't handle it. So I subscribe to a lot of people, which once it's over with, I will resubscribe. But right now, I just can't.
I thought she was trying to try out for a reality TV show or something because that was Jerry Springer to me. It's not my thing. I can't watch it. But I think there is a subset of population of people that do watch that and they want to know about it because I start seeing it pop up more in my feed. And I'm like, I don't know who this girl is. I don't know why she's doing all this for so much attention. But that's what, Krishan and whatever that guy.
I can't do that either.
That I
Wow.
don't even know these people, but I know their names because that's what what they're doing is so salacious, and that's what people are doing to get attention. I
Yeah.
don't pay any attention to it because I don't like it. It doesn't feed me, and then on top of that, I don't want to see that shit on my TV or out in public. Like, what is it?
Let me tell you what Cindy told me today, in which if I don't, I ain't seen Cindy pop up. Cindy said I ain't even seen none of that stuff, and I'm like, that's wild. The reason why is because she hasn't subscribed to a lot of people on YouTube. But for me, like I support the people that I support on YouTube, and they do make commentary about this stuff. But
Mhm.
some people like it's excessive. And after this is over with, like, where do we go after this? For me, like I've lived a life, y'all. Like I've lived a life. And I come on like nobody watches. Like I'm at 29 people that's here right now. I ain't never been in this place. That's always been over 100. But I'm in a very low place on YouTube. In life, I'm over this part. So my life is looking a little bit different than my YouTube subscribers and my viewers. So I'm catering to who's supporting me. Um, that's where I'm at. I want to come onto YouTube and have a good time. I've always said that. That's why I had the game nights. That's why I come on. I talk about stuff. I don't go into depth. I'm like, listen, this is what they had said. What y'all think about it? That's it. Come up, talk. Let's talk about it. But it came to a point where it's like people wasn't even coming up to the platform. Like you guys came up today. I'm so happy. I think the last time, Alicia, you came up, that I was live. But other than that, people don't come up, and it's because I don't be on. So I'm not even in the algorithm anymore. And I'm okay with that part because if I have to go and be in the algorithm for negativity, I don't want it. So that's my reason for not really being on YouTube. I'll make a whole separate video from this part.
Mhm.
But that's my reason for not being on YouTube is because it's so depressing. And I'm not in a place to be depressed. Like I have children I deal with every day. And bringing this depressing spirit on my life don't work for me.
Stressful.
I have to be positive. I have to be uplifting. I have to be like in a great space where like if you're depressed, I need to be able to bring you up. And if I'm depressed on YouTube, I can't do that tomorrow at work.
No, you can't.
So that's my reasoning for not really being here and being consistent on YouTube. But I realize like I might have to disconnect on other people's channels. I can still support you without being a subscriber and getting your notifications until you change it. And then once you do, I can resubscribe. But right now I really can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like tonight, I enjoyed this entire thing. It was so fun. There was no negativity. We joked about things. We all disagreed. We agreed, but it was not negative. And I don't like negativity. I'm not a confrontational person. So
Oh,
Well, this is your space, and you get to make it whatever you want it to be.
yes,
right.
You want it to be
Exactly.
positive. That's
the
great.
wheel is
Drag
always
people
turning.
a little
Yes.
bit. I'm here for it.
Yes. No, I mean, and again, like anytime that I do go live, like you guys always show up, but like I have over 8,000 subscribers. I have 26 here today. That's not a win on YouTube. So it's just like, do my subscribers that I have want negativity, or
No.
like what do they want? Because right now I'm not feeling what my subscribers want.
Well, what do they watch
No.
the most of?
It feels like the negativity. Because
Yeah.
if I put in my title right now, Jaguar right something something something, it would not be 24 people in this chat.
Oh, I bet.
No.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure out how I can do this in the positive way, or maybe even dibble and dabbling with like the celebrity news and things where people actually watch it. But I'm just kind of figuring that part out.
Well, put it this way.
Y'all,
It's all.
wait. Give me 1 second. I got it.
I like that. Okay, that's cute.
Okay, I need to know about Giselle's church because now I'm interested. Now
Jill has a church?
well, Jamal's church.
Oh, Jamal. Okay.
Yeah. Because Toria said something about when they attended the church and she didn't speak. I couldn't remember everything that she said. And she
Which
said
church would it be? The one he was in Baltimore or the one in
One in
Atlanta?
Atlanta. Yeah, which one?
oh, he had two churches.
He started off in Baltimore.
Ballin'. Oh, okay. Started off there and then moved to Atlanta.
Hmm.
No, she did not. At the church in Baltimore, by the time he was kicked out, they were getting a divorce. We all called her a snob and said she needed to take the stick out her butt. Listen, I've been saying that since day one. Like, I liked it, Giselle, when everything first started, but I'm like, why is she so stiff? Like, I thought I was kind of stiff. This girl is stiff. Like, she
Mm.
don't move. I've never seen somebody walk with a stick up their butt like that.
I think reality TV changed Giselle. I feel like when Rohop first started, she was not as stiff, a little more fun and things like that. But because of the drama, I think she's just grown cold to the woman we see today. Just cold, hateful, and looking to throw anybody under the bus for a storyline.
But her dynamic with the to me changed when Wendy came because she was no longer completely in control. And I think she thought she knew who or what Wendy was going to be on that show, but it was still going to be underneath her. And then that changed. Once Wendy went against her, once Wendy called her a colorist, um, that all changed.
When do you think that change happened exactly? Is that when she implied that Wendy got her body done because her husband Eddie was liking Instagram models and they
Wait,
had
say
that
say
chat?
say it one more time.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Because at the reunion, Monique, Andy or somebody, or I think it was Wendy, said that there was colorism, and Candace then agreed. And then they asked Monique, I think Andy asked Monique if she thought there was, and she was saying no. But then Wendy or Candace, one or two of them, said yeah. And then Wendy went on to explain what it was. But there was still like, okay, cool. Now, the next season is when she came on asking Wendy about, the body change. However, here's the thing, there's a duality to that because Wendy did change and Wendy has gone through a lot of changes, including in her personality. But they
Can I tell you what the
Mhm,
biggest problem with Potomac with the colorism problem is for me
mhm.
is Monique.
Why? What did Monique do?
Because I feel like they gaslighted Candace so much and Monique, and Candace didn't see it. And so because of that fight, Candace still after all the stuff is happening, she still doesn't see it.
That's
So
because she's holding a grudge. She'll hold a grudge with Monique forever. That's what's blinding her.
but
Well, was she friends with Rob?
that's what changes that conversation about the colorism part for me.
Well, at
Because
the union,
because because had she done that when that was going on, it would have made more sense to me.
right?
Because if she would have said they're trying to put two brown skinned women against each other instead of taunting her at that damn winery, and because I think that people forget before that season happened, Monique tried to tell Candace, she was like, "Well, you
Yep.
know how you're dealing with things," and I think she was pregnant at the time too.
Mhm.
How you're dealing with things, it doesn't make sense. And it was Monique telling this to Candace, but it's because of Giselle that this issue even was brought up. Giselle's the root of that problem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she
What
was the
Candace won't do is admit that she fell for the shit that Giselle did when it came to her and Monique. And I know it's because of the fight, but the reality is that had she not fell for Giselle's shit, it would never happen.
And her and Monique would have been friends. And
Yes.
that dynamic was so crazy in how it happened because
And,
they were.
and imagine Candace, Wendy, and Monique on a show together.
Oh, that would have been bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, it would have been. I would when Candace came and her and Monique started to make friends, and Candace was starting to move away from them a little bit. I was so happy because I'm like, finally, Monique has a friend, and she stopped
Yep.
begging for Giselle's friendship for whatever reason. Girl, you got
Mm-hmm.
everything she could ever want, and you
Mm-hmm.
begging for her friendship. And then once Ashley came into that too, because remember, she started to make amends with Monique.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when everything pivoted. When
Yep.
Ashley came in and Candace she was turning away from Ashley at that time. And Monique was turning to Ashley. And it started to make her feel like she was about to be in that group. But then Giselle went and scooped up Candace. I was like, yeah, no, you over here with us. And then they went against Monique, and that was it. And then as soon as she could, like we said she was going to do, she turned against Candace easily because she never liked
But
her.
she only scooped up Candace because she knew that she knew she could manipulate Candace.
Yeah. And
Yeah, Candace was very emotional, and Giselle definitely played on that for sure.
Giselle said that either this season or the last season that Candace has low emotional intelligence. She literally said that. So she knew what she was doing to manipulate Candace.
And I think Giselle probably foreshadowed all of that. I think their friendship, the friendship between Monique and Candace, probably was a threat to Giselle.
It was.
It was. But see, Giselle did herself in because there was an opportunity when she brought Wendy in and Wendy on her side. Karen has said.
Oh,
Karen,
hold on, real quick. So I want to thank Cynthia, Miss Reed, and Remain Teachable for the cash apps. So we got 3. I thank you guys for your cash apps. So we are on our way to $64 right now.
Oh, you'll probably make that $723 by the end of the month.
Exactly.
I just want to make sure I acknowledge those 3 people who sent that.
That was nice.
Go ahead.
What's I saying?
And Miss Reed, I love you, Miss Reed. Miss Reed is one of my favorite people. Miss Reed has been there since probably day 1. So.
Oh. What was I saying? Oh, the dynamic change. Oh, when Wendy came to the show and Giselle brought Wendy kind of quote unquote up under her wing. Karen had said that Wendy stole the list or the name book or whatever, and that's how Wendy got on the show, and she wasn't supposed to be there and all of that, right? That was Giselle's opportunity to turn away from Wendy, but she did not.
Right.
And has she done
well,
that?
you know, Wendy's first season, she wasn't really feeling Wendy though.
I don't think anybody was feeling Wendy except Candace her first season. And I will say Wendy.
Whatever. Okay, so let's talk about that colorism. Let's talk about this part real quick. So you know they had the colorism, and this is going into what you're talking about. So they had the colorism conversation on this last episode for the reunion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Karen said Wendy's first season that she doesn't fit the group.
Right.
She said. I don't know if that's word for word what she said.
She did.
So people are saying that the reason why Karen said that was because Wendy was not the color of everyone else on the show. Do y'all believe that?
No, I don't think that's what Karen meant at all. Not at all. I think because Wendy remember, she was acting like she was an elitist. I'm a professor. I have 4 degrees. And, not to say that everyone else in the group isn't educated, but if you're going to come into the group acting like you're better because you're a doctor, you have a PhD, you have your doctorate, you're on CNBC, or MSNBC, etc. If you think you're better than us, then maybe you shouldn't be in the group. I mean, that's how I took it.
I don't think that Wendy thought she was better than them. I thought she was saying like, yo, this is what I have. Like, I don't really give a damn about this show. It's not that important to me. I have 4 degrees. This is not my end all, a be all. This might be y'all's, but this is this is what I have. So if the show is for me or it's not, I can still go on. I think that Monique did the same thing. But if I go to another franchise of Black women, I mean, Candy Burris is the same way. You know, Candy don't need that show. Kenya didn't need the show.
No, Kenya did need that show.
You know, so I think that maybe Wendy came on because people didn't know her, but I think that they made her feel like, you know, 4 degrees, 4 degrees, 4 degrees, 4 degrees. Now we never hear her talk about it anymore, which I feel like she should, because she does have those 4 degrees. And, you know, we never see her on, what's she on, CNN? We never see her do other things outside of Bravo anymore. It's like she's a housewife who's making candles.
I don't know about that.
I feel like it dumbs her down.
Wendy was getting on my nerves the first season. I have
me too. I couldn't take Wendy. I couldn't take her.
High school education. I have 4 degrees.
But I feel like that's the same thing they did to Monique. It was like Giselle was like, so you have no home? I have 4 homes.
Well, no, that's because Giselle was trying to shade her.
Exactly.
Giselle tried to imply the woman was homeless.
Yeah.
So that's why Monique snapped back and said, I have 4 homes, because she caught that shade. It's not the same as Wendy throwing out her PhD in 4 degrees. It's not. And Monique only said that once. Yeah, we heard that from Wendy the whole season.
Yeah.
Well, Monique she just said it one time. Not Monique. Wendy did not only say it one time.
And that's the difference, you know.
But
what's going on, young Rich?
About what she had, because Monique tried to get them to come over to her house constantly so she could say, "Look what I have," but they would never come.
Well, because they didn't feel like I feel like they were downplaying her. Again, she was there.
They were jealous.
She was there before Candace got there too. So then when Candace got there, they did the same thing to Candace.
They were jealous of her as well.
They were. And then when Candace and Monique had their relationship, they destroyed it. Mm-hmm. That's how
I feel like they were jealous of Candace.
I think they were jealous of Monique and Candace, period. I feel like they had a mission to destroy Candace and Monique's relationship. Mm-hmm. And I wish that Candace would understand that. Because to me, let's get Wendy, Candace, and Monique on a show together on Potomac with Giselle, Robin. Let's say Giselle, Robin, and Ashley. They can't compete with Wendy, Candace, and Monique. They can't. Mm-hmm. So Giselle, they did the job. They got Monique out of there. Monique can't stand reality TV anymore, so they got her out there. The only thing is that Candace never back down.
Right, she stayed there and she played her part. But I remember when Candace first came on, she was like singing and so happy, so jolly. And then I remember Karen rolling her eyes like, "Oh, girl, stop singing," would walk away. That's because her singing puts her in the spotlight and puts her shine on her. So they tried to.
Well, her singing was annoying too. She was like, I'm like, girl, can you just talk to us, please? So we don't want that. Now, when she started making music,
this is dramatic.
When she started making music,
I was brushing her hair and bust out into a song, and I'm like, oh Lord, yeah, I remember that.
It's like us being up right now. I'm like, Miss Stephanie, yeah. Like, no, like I don't want to sit around for this all the time. Like, girl, if I made an album and I'm like, Stephanie, can you listen to it? That's different. And I think that Candace really is like in her own lane right now. Like, she's making music, she's acting, she's doing her thing. She's probably the person who uses this platform the best. Well, her and Karen.
Well, then I have a question. Because I know Candace has been doing some movies. I know she did an appearance on that Netflix show. I forget the name. She has the potential
Family Reunion.
Right. Why is she still on Potomac? She doesn't need the money.
Because
I think if she left right now, because that's still rise.
The reason why is because that's why you go on these shows, to build the platforms people can see you, to take you otherwise. Candace has done amazing with this. Candace has made an album. Candace has been acting.
Yes.
Karen has done a candle line. She has a perfume that's in major stores.
Bloomingdale's, yeah.
Who else has done this?
That's what I'm saying. They don't. Like, Candace, to me, made her platform already. I don't see, like, if she comes back next season, I don't see the purpose anymore.
Well, but even before that, she has her hairline.
Yeah, that's what I mean. She has all these
yeah,
things going on.
So I think that what Candace did is amazing. Like she is really capitalizing off this platform. No one else besides her and Karen are doing that. Ashley hasn't done a damn thing.
She had
Giselle
her
had
restaurant.
no.
she had
Michael had a
yoga-
restaurant.
her yoga
Michael had a
line.
restaurant.
Oh, right, her yoga line. She has a clothing line.
Who does?
Ashley.
Ashley, it's
There's a
called like
clothing line?
yeah, it's called like Zen something. Yeah, it's a clothing line for people that are into yoga. I
She never
swear.
pronounced that on the show.
Yes, she did. When it was
I
like
don't remember. I don't know nothing about that.
seasons.
She has her TikTok.
This is the first time I've ever heard of it.
Really? Okay.
I never heard of this.
Instagram and then go to
Put a 1 in the chat if y'all know that Ashley has a clothing line. Put a 2 in the chat if you never heard of this. I never heard of this.
yoga. Y'all don't remember the yoga.
Yes, Young Rich said Real Housewives is why they get these opportunities. Absolutely.
Exactly.
1 in the chat if you heard of this. 2 in the chat if you never heard of this. I've never heard. Ashley has a clothing line?
Yeah.
No, she still does it, but she was doing it because I remember her coming on and she was complaining about it a little bit, and everybody was like, "You just have to keep
Sin
that."
City said 22. What is? I don't even know what that is.
She's saying she never heard of it too. She never
Robin has these hats, but you can't even buy them because they're sold out. They've been sold out since she talked to us about them. You've never even seen nobody walking around on this earth who has a Robin hat.
Nah, I honestly can't.
Hey.
One.
If she had,
I got one.
And sold 20 hats.
Here we go. Here goes the one.
Hashtag winning.
Oh, negative one. Negative
Not
one.
a negative one.
Oh, so wait. So maybe Sin City is saying there's a 2. So Sin City has heard of it.
Yeah.
And then
Actually, has
2. Okay, 2. So Sin City has heard of it. Junebug, I said Junebug. Just Jewel said -1, and Deborah says 1. So there's 2 1s. Y'all, I mean, there's 29 people here. Somebody say something. Like the video while you're here.
Somebody gonna look it up.
Jacquez says 1. I never heard of this. Check your
not jogger. It was like yoga shirts.
Yeah, it's like the leotards and the leggings and
like what she wears.
Wait, shout out to Jacquez. Thank you for the Cash App.
Thank you,
All right, Young Rich said Ashley making joggers before charade. I'm crazy. I have not said Sin City. Giselle had the makeup line that Tank. I know that part. I'm saying they don't have anything that has lasted. Portia has her hairline. This is the lastest since she's been on the show. Candy, of course, has her stuff.
Giselle has eyelashes.
Kenya has more hair care. It's lasted. Marlo has her, come rent old people's clothes. She's had that. Who else on the show who's been there? Sheree. You can buy her T-shirts that says that with her.
With her signature.
Like they have all that stuff. But Talk Me Girls don't have anything.
Reasonably Shady. They have the podcast.
And Giselle got her.
I feel like they're putting spice on that podcast though.
Okay, didn't y'all hear Giselle have her eyelash line? She got eyelashes.
I did hear that.
But that Tank too.
No, she's a spokesperson for the eyelashes.
She's a spokesperson. That's not her business.
Yeah, but I mean, that's all she's
a check.
All these women that I'm talking about, they have their own business.
Okay. Well, she got Reasonably Shady that she can't.
Reasonably Shady. Okay. I'll give you that. Her and Robin have Reasonably Shady.
She might have to change the name too. What else? Well, Robin got her embezzlements.
But I mean, let's go on. Let's go on that website. What's it called? Embezzle?
Embellished, y'all. Embellished, y'all wrong.
Forever embezzled.
Embellished. Okay, here we go. Right, let's go. I'm gonna share. We're gonna look together. Let's see if anything is available.
Probably not.
Oh yeah, Monique had her.
Monique has her oil. She has her podcast. They stole a lot of her ideas.
Oils.
All right, so we on embellished. caps. Let's click on caps. Can I buy this?
Oh, she got regular caps now.
Okay, so I can go here. I can. Okay, so
Oh, it says you can add to cart.
she's restocked. She's restocked. Oh, wait, look, sold out. Okay, now
Who are those people? Where's Karen? Remember they kept carrying out the photo shoot.
how is it sold out? I want to know why this is sold out.
I don't know. I don't know. I probably buy.
Yeah, she got new stuff on there. She never had the sorority years up there before. That's new.
Okay, they're trying to sell to a new crowd.
Okay, well, we're gonna give it to her.
Those regular caps are better than those leopard prints. I didn't like the leopard prints, but the regular.
I thought it was called embezzle. I did.
Ever embezzled. Very good, Robin. 7-Eleven hats. With the nylon undercoating.
Yes, 7-Eleven hats. Y'all can go to your local corner store and get the hats. Period.
Okay, so who bought what from who? Anybody buy She by Sheree? I need to know.
You can't buy She by Sheree.
Oh yeah, you can't because it's not real. Okay.
It's just like embezzle. It was sold out.
It's just a website.
Yeah.
Sale company. Okay. So
let me see if I can look that up. Let's see. She by Sheree.
I bought Mia's candles. The Palo Santo.
Mm-hmm.
I heard those candles were really expensive. How does it smell?
The Palo Santo I liked. That's the only one that I bought. I bought a couple of those, and it actually smelled pretty good. And then they gave me a couple of free ones because they messed up my order. So I was here for it. And then I've not bought La Dame. I'm particular about my perfumes, but I do want to try to smell it to see if it would be worth it. I try to support. I couldn't buy every hue because it was a little saturated. It's just
well, I think it's for like older people though too.
I don't feel like it was.
Okay, so She by Sheree. Who gonna check me, boo? Bubble free stick. You can get a stick. Why are we buying a sticker?
Now,
why do we have mugs?
Here?
She's supposed to have an athletic line. What's the mugs about? I don't get her.
You go a She by Sheree hat. You can actually make this hat on printful.com.
Yeah, there's a lot of websites you can make stuff like that.
Yes. Let's see the joggers. Okay, here goes some joggers. $32
for some socks.
Oh, these are for socks.
You better shut your mouth.
One pair of socks.
But
where are the joggers? Where's the joggers? Spring, September, fall.
Did that say fiance?
2-piece set, $132.
There you go. Look, Melanie jogger that's sold out.
Okay, good.
You can buy this. Okay.
In there, I'm happy she did.
Would y'all buy this?
No,
it looks cute.
Not for $132. No,
but it looks cute though.
Okay, sure.
Melanin jogger is sold out. This says your ass is out. Hold on, wait. Look, your ass is out in this.
Did that say 100 and what?
$182.
It's sold out solely because your ass is out.
Why do things with the least amount of security cost the most? I mean, she looked good though.
Welcome to Atlanta.
I'm about to say, all the Atlanta girls must have bought that because.
Now I think this is cute.
Yeah, that's cute.
Wait, go up. That's the suit or just the sweatshirt by itself?
Oh wait, let's see what you buying. It says an all-star crew sweatshirt. Okay,
for $232. Now, can I ask y'all a question?
No, it says the sweatshirt, so you only getting the shirt.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Sure.
Yes, it is.
Looking at this shirt, why do you think it costs $232?
Because
what about it costs
$232? Selling it. You can't even click to see what the rest of it look like.
Website.
What's the back look like?
That's the only picture. That's why.
That's it. Yeah. I'm over here clicking the next one and I can't even click. So you can't buy the pants?
What?
Okay, I'm done with that. What is this?
A mug it is.
$82. This is $82
for a t-shirt.
Ma'am, you're unreasonable.
Look, and then you can't get your website together. Why look like that? Why look like this? I can't buy something where I can't even see what it look like close up. Nope.
Oh man.
Stella
Oh,
long sleeve crop top. Let's see. What can we see what this look like?
that's
This is
cute.
$122.
She's crazy. Her prices are ridiculous.
Let's
That's
see what this
cute
looks
though.
like.
That's
Okay.
cute. Oh, she look good in that. Okay.
She does. She looks good in it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, I'm not.
That costs too much.
Let's look at this. $82 for this, and this is a cute shirt. I like this shirt,
Oh, I like the colors.
but I mean, I can't see it close up.
Girl, I mean, it's on the
Sheree, call
website.
me. Let me build your website, man, because this
I
ain't it.
mean,
This is not
there's
it.
so much you can do where it don't look like this, honey. Like, why?
So you gonna turn into a what is it? Armstrong, Stretch Armstrong if you buy it.
I guess. See, this is why Sheree is sometimes disappointing because there's so much potential there. And then it's like she looks great, aesthetics, everything. But then there's an area where she
Look,
just
this one's to
lacks.
joggers. You can't even see what it looks like up close.
Girl.
Sure, you can't even see what the
You
size.
can't even see the size chart.
Sheree, call me.
she's
Let
a
me build your
mess.
website, man. This ain't it. This is not it.
Not it, Sheree.
Yeah,
And
she
the
a mess.
prices are absurd.
$30.
You can buy a Spiral notebook for $30.
Yeah, she's bugging.
Let's see if this is stretch. Okay. She can, she will, she did.
Cute.
What do I get for $30 for a notebook though?
Overpriced notebook.
Okay, let's see the long sleeve.
You know what? You get the privilege of having help her pay for the chateau. Boom.
That's what Martella's for. Let him pay for it.
He ain't paying for nothing.
But let's just, you know what, Sheree? If you can't get your website together, we not
First off, you got too many products up there, okay? That's number one.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with having the products, but like I shouldn't click on the product and like you look like Stretch Armstrong.
No, she needs to focus on some pieces first, okay? Foster some trust and put some reasonably priced things there.
Not Chateau and Shambles.
She need to pay for that chateau.
This is how you know she was with Martell Holt. Look at how she's I mean, this is Martell written all over it.
I don't even think Martell's is smart enough to
What type of
pull that
material
off.
is it made out of? Let me see. Let me pull up so you can see too. Let's see if it tells what the materials are made out of.
Probably a combination of nylon, spandex, polyester.
It probably doesn't even tell you, but let's see. Share. Okay. So tis the season jogger. All right. It says, get this unlimited uncomfortable in style with these premium joggers made of 100% organic California Supima. Is that what it says? Cotton. So it gives you the description. Joggers are designed to keep you warm on cold days and cool on hot days. You're looking for a pair of joggers, but you don't want the ordinary. You want them to be soft and comfy, but also functional and stylish. With our great joggers, that's exactly what you'll get. The high waist fleece jogger comes with pockets and will make you feel nice and cozy on those days, or those lazy days, or on the days when you are doing some errands.
Okay, I'm gonna need her to use GPT because that ain't it.
It says soft, comfortable fleece that stretches for luxurious mobility, 100% organic California grown. Is that Supima? Can y'all see this?
I can't see it.
Yeah,
Supima.
Oh,
Supima cotton. Stay stylish in these high waist fleece joggers that won't slip down while you're running errands or serving a look. She by Sheree was created to create to the needs of women and men who appreciate quality fashion and want to look and feel good in their clothes. Our fashion joggers are a staple for any wardrobe. They are perfect to dress up or keep it casual for everyday wear.
Okay.
So I mean,
I
she
mean,
gave me a
she looks
description when you gonna
good
look
in
like
it, and she's cute. Now, everybody in the comment wants to compare Ashley's line. Oh yeah, look up Ashley's.
now. What's Ash? Hold on, wait.
I
Let's,
don't know what
It's
it's
Zen.
called.
I gotta let me Google
Zen.
it.
it's
It's
an
Zen
Ashley
something.
Darby's yoga, whatever.
Darby. Oh,
They want to compare it to Sheba Sheree. Now y'all know, doggone well, Sheree gonna win that one.
okay, so it's called redbubble.com. Is that it?
No, if you go on it's ashleydarby.com and they have a link, it's called Zen Gem. And then when you click on it, it's Zen Gem. ZENGEM. I got it from her website though.
Okay, AshleyDarby.com. Okay, let me pull this up for y'all.
Why is it not loading? Uh-oh,
No, I
Ash.
got it.
You got it? Okay.
All right, let me take this comment down. All right, so AshleyDarby.com. Your
Yes.
lifestyle advisor.
And then you see where it says Zen Gem on the far right. I think that's the link to her yoga site.
Right.
Yeah.
It says your connection isn't prime. Girl, you got a website we can't click on.
All the links
I
busted.
tell you,
Get that
it
404
says
error.
forbidden. Oh God.
What,
It
you
says
can't click
forbidden.
on Zen Gem?
Let's try it again. Hold on. Yeah, we doing this live, y'all. We're doing this live. It says 403 forbidden.
Wow. So Ashley's site ain't even working. Okay.
Okay, it's inactive.
About me. My blog. Okay, ain't nothing here. Press.
Okay.
Available. Let's go into something else. The website ain't even. This is like Giselle's website.
Giselle had a website.
For every you.
Oh, I never been.
So Ashley don't even have nothing to sell. Y'all seen it here first.
Yeah, I can't get on her website either. Something's wrong.
Are you on it too?
Yeah, when I click the Zen Gem button, like a new
Well,
window
you know,
pops up.
I can tell you what's wrong is that she doesn't have anything to sell. And so this is why we can't. This is why.
How could you go on that?
No, the site is up. We went to the site. The site is definitely up. We just went there. Yeah, Rich will always get you. Yeah, listen. Can we compare asses? We just did that. Princess, we pay for the materials that were never heard of. The fashion with no fashion. Polyester. Poly and ester.
Supima.
My. Listen. My God. So Ashley, I need to inbox her. Like, did you know your website's down?
Do Wendy have her website up?
For the candles?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Hold on.
I'm
They
sure.
said no wonder she's influencing Michael to sue Candace. She needs to pay for the website.
Word, right?
Let's talk about it.
Right?
Today, I thought, maybe they got a little scheme going on here.
All right, Wendy.
And they're trying to pretend to separate because, Ashley ain't about to leave Michael and no money. And then they're trying to go after Candace's money. Maybe that's why they're separating. What y'all think?
All right, so Wendy's website is still up. Hold on. Oh, my God.
If Michael was to win $2 million from Candace, I don't think he'd give Ashley a dime. And it definitely
at all.
I don't think
well, I think he would. I think he would for because she brought him on that show for them to slander him.
And he'll probably also blame her for what happened on that show too.
Now, Wendy should have called me for this website. Because one, I don't like it already.
Why?
It looks cheap. So home, here we go. Let's look at the homepage.
Yeah,
the homepage tells you everything about a business. And this right here, I'm already uninterested.
It says
I'm gonna say this. So it says home about shop. Okay, about. Okay, so they could have done better than this, because contact should not be underneath about.
Right.
It should never be there. Shop. Okay, this is all right. So let's look at shop.
Maybe she did it on Squarespace, whatever it's called.
She probably did it by herself, and she needs to call me. Wendy, call me. Let me help you. So, Realty and Love Language Luxury Candle Bundle, 2 candles for $83.
Nope.
Love Language Candle, Love Language Luxury Candle, Tears of My Mother Bundle. Is this the book?
Tears of
Candle, $65. Top tier luxury candle, $45. Holiday cheer candle, that's $45. This is too much for candles.
It sure is.
I think that's.
I don't think candles should cost more than $10.
And that's only one wick.
Yeah.
I mean, I will give you maybe like $30 for a candle at tops. This is too much, and you got to pay for shipping and handling.
Girl,
the Zen Win Grand Luxury Candle is $199.95.
That was
what?
And this is sold out, but it's probably sold out because she didn't sell it. And let me educate you guys on something real quick. Let me educate you guys on something real quick. Just because it says that it's sold out doesn't mean that it was sold out. If I have a website and I'm not selling something, I can literally say, if I have no inventory because nobody's buying it, I can pull the inventory and it says it's sold out. So that doesn't mean that it's sold out because people bought it. It means that she made it sold out. I don't think people paid $199 for no damn candle.
Well, Mia's friend had a big, huge floor candle on their website. I feel like that's where she got that idea from.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
she had a big, huge floor candle.
Yes, it was huge, and it was like I think it was like an elephant or something.
How many wicks was that?
Okay, so the elephant was 3. The floor candle, I think it might have been 3.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, but this was a long time ago. But she had a floor candle. That's probably where Wendy got that idea from, and it was huge. It was huge. I don't know about Wendy's if hers is that large, but Mia's.
Okay, her room sprays are not bad. $27 not bad.
What does it smell like though?
She has lotions. Let's see how much that is. $37 for body and hand lotion.
How many ounces?
No, I don't. Let's see.
What type of scent is it?
It is. You can do it
like 30 ounces.
You can do it in Afterpay. Let's see.
What does it smell like?
16 ounces.
Nah, that's not enough for that much money. I got to be like 30 and up for $27, $37. I need like a big jar of lotion.
I think they get, because they're on these shows, they get beside themselves, because less is more, to be honest.
Well, if you have to pay Bravo, then you want to recoup.
Yeah. So that's
a good point.
You know, if they promote it on Bravo, they owe Bravo a percentage. So
yeah.
But my thing is what are the scents? I don't see the scents. What is
Let's go back. Let's see what the scents are. Let's go back. Candles. I just hate, this is so cheap to me. The website looks so cheap to me. I'm sorry. Because I built them, it looks cheap. So let's look at the top tier luxury candle. Let's see what it says, what the smell is. Top tier simply defined as being of the highest level or rank with regarding to quality, reputation, and importance. Whether you are a boss, come on, Mia,
What?
work boss in the classroom, come on, me, and or a boss in your household, the goal and the mission is to always be top tier. In honor of the seventh season of Bravo's, what does that do with the smell?
What is
That's
the
what comment. Let's see.
Ralph?
Oh, this fragrance delivers a delicate and sophisticated blend, uh, remnants of spiced sugar, cookies, and hazelnut cream.
It's sweet.
Top notes of lemon zest and bergamot. Is that what that word is? Are complemented by sweet vanilla, cloud, and sugar. That sounds like a lot of fragrances together.
Yeah, I don't know about the lemon with the cinnamon and the sweet. I don't know about
I
that.
don't want lemon and sugar and vanilla together.
No.
Like that. I feel like that stinks.
At first, it just smelled like it was a sweet,
Okay, it says top lemon zest,
lemon.
bergamot. Middle is sweet. Also, there's levels of the smells. Okay, so the top of it is lemon zest
So
and
it smells citrus.
bergamot. The middle is sweet vanilla cloud and sugar. Uh, I've been drinking
Confection.
confection, and the base is sugar, spice sugar cookie sprinkled with cinnamon and hazelnut cream.
So that's the undertone of
You know
it.
what though? I don't know if I'm mad at that. But the only thing is this. So when I melt the top part, does the top part melt into the middle part?
I guess.
And then the top part and the middle part melt into the bottom? That's a lot.
I guess.
Do
Unless
we need all that?
I don't know. I don't understand.
She's saying it's an 80-hour burn time also.
She had a 9-week for. So is the wicks for the amounts of wicks or the amount of smells?
That's interesting. I don't know. I think the wicks go all the way down to the bottom. Do they not?
But I mean, if I buy a 3-wick candle,
Well,
okay, yes, top, middle, and base. So maybe that's why she has 3 wicks. So maybe the top wick only goes to the top part, the middle one goes to the second part, and the third base part goes to the base.
I thought she only had a 1-wick candle, and that was the battle.
No, she had 3 wick, and then Karen had a 5 wick.
I thought Karen had a 3.
No, Karen had a 5 wick. But what happens to what happens to the top part though after it melts and it gets to the middle part?
Maybe it like burns off,
No,
might dissolve.
that's not how that's not how candles work.
I mean, but the glass don't stay full of wax once it gets down to the bottom. No.
Do you throw is it like a base where you throw out the top part and then you have a base? I'm confused. I maybe I need to buy one.
The lemon with the sugar. Yeah, buy one. Let me know. I don't like the lemon. Like the lemon got me because I just don't feel like, and I don't like a citrus.
I don't really either. But lemon, I don't even know what the bergamot. I don't know what that even smells like.
Bergamot.
What is that? Let me look that up. Let me see what that is.
About that. Karen has 3 weeks now. Yeah, I thought Karen started.
Oh, it's like a line. It looks like a line.
Oh.
So you're gonna do a lemon with a lime? It says the citrus bergamot is orange. It's like an orange. It's a fragrant citrus fruit the size of an orange with a yellow or orange or a green color, similar to a lime, depending on ripeness. Genetic research into ancestral origins of extant citrus found. So it's basically like you're smelling like lemon and lime.
Oh, I feel like she might have overdone it, or
burn some spray.
I was just thinking that it's gonna smell like Sprite. That's exactly what it's gonna smell like. Sprite and 7-Up.
Karen has 3 weeks now. But she has 5 wicks though, right?
I thought originally she had 3 and then went to 5.
Let's look up Karen Huger.
Because I thought Wendy had 1, Karen had 3, because she kept saying, but is it a 3 wick or 1 wick? And then Karen went to 5, I thought, at one point. I don't know. Now, the thing that Mia was selling, what I think wasn't even hers, it was more so her friends. And I like the Palo Santo. Palo Santo. And it's a little peppery kind of smell too, slightly pepperish, and it's just nice spices.
All right, so Karen got a 3 wick, a 4 wick. Hold on, let me remember.
Mia's 5 wick must have been that really big, huge candle, because every candle I got from Mia is either
I'm about to make me a 10 wick candle.
3. Right. You're the winner.
I've been talking about this because I feel like I want a 10 wick candle, but I want it on like people's dinner table. Where you don't like to have those candles where like it's that wood piece in the middle.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to light that in the middle of the table. Now it's not have all those fragrances though.
That's a
But I would love it look like a little fireplace on your table.
I could see that. That would be cool.
That's what
it would be cute, romantic.
I don't know.
Are we on Ladam? So I'm seeing a 3 wick. I'm seeing a 4 wick.
Does she have a floor candle?
Oh, this is 4 products. The 4 wick, the 3 wick, the Ladam by Karen Huger, Bohemian Fire Luxury Aroma gift set. Also, she only had 3 wick in that 4 wick.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's mostly perfume. She doesn't do candles like that.
Yeah.
Her perfumes. Oh, Ladam's only out. These are the products.
And Mia, I don't think she had a website. She just did hers on Instagram.
Yeah, she was just being messy.
The folks that she got her statement candles from, they had a website.
Well, Ladam got a coffee mug. I would buy me a coffee mug. I don't run, I walk. Oh, I like that. Let's see how much that costs. Oh, this page doesn't exist. Karen?
What is up with them? Nobody's website works. Oh my God.
Oh, it's back on when the season's back on, okay?
No. You know, they want to shade each other about each other's husbands. They need to shade each other about these websites. Like, really?
Let's shop Ladam.
$1 a month and you won't even do it.
It's only showing 3, but the other one I just looked at was like 4.
It don't exist.
Okay, these are the 4 that I seen right here. So you can buy Ladam by Karen Huger, the Golden Hour 4 wick Bohemian Fire Candle, limited edition for $130. Is this sold out?
Well, you know what, too? She has a contract with Bloomingdale's, so you'll probably have to go down there to buy it. That's
right. Well, I know that part, so I'm not concerned with Karen. And then you can get the Ladam Bohemian Fire Luxury Aroma gift set. So you get, what is this?
And see, that's why they was
the perfume, the candle, and
is that lotion?
I don't know.
So that includes the spray. It looks like some sprays, but it's like a candle. Oh, these are sprays, and this is like a candle right here.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't want to shake here. Let me get up here. Listen, y'all seen it? No, Mia has 5 wigs. Karen started with 1 wig. Karen, that's not what she said on the show.
Mia had
nobody's site work. That's what I'm saying. Like nobody's site work. Let's look up their review.
Oh, I know that's not working.
You know damn well.
Isn't it liquidated according to Karen?
Let's see if we can find it. I thought that was like a really good every hue beauty. Here we go.
I've never seen the website, so this would be interesting.
Oh, I guess we're not going to see it because it just says Instagram. Oh, look.
We can't see it.
Here we go. I was pulling it
Oh,
up.
it's only on Instagram. Okay.
It's on Instagram. Now we can click on the link.
She got her eyelashes there too.
Only one step left just to finish. But it's on Shopify though, girl. Log off. Okay.
Okay, wait. Now go to Mia's website. Hers is on Instagram.
Okay, hold on.
Unless she got you blocked.
Mia, she not one of her good fans. Mia, what's hers called?
I don't remember what it's called.
What does she have? A candle line?
Some type of statement candle. Oh, I bought some too. That's so crazy. I don't remember what it's called. Some type of statement.
You type it into Google, it doesn't bring up an website.
Oh no, it's not a website. It was on Instagram. So she sold hers through.
So go to Mia's Instagram.
The Instagram store, yeah.
All right, let's see.
Nobody's website working.
Clearly.
Ridiculous.
Instagram. Search. Mia. All right, Mia Thornton.
They're all using the same webmaster. Doing something, they should go to Instagram. If you can't afford the $16 from Shopify, go to Instagram.
All right, so here's Mia. So we're gonna click on this. Oh, it doesn't take you there. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up the website. Does it have it up? All right, so here's Mia's website.
Oh yeah, A Million London. That's what it was.
Let me remove this comment. All right. She got a lot of stuff over here though. Apparel.
But it was the candles that I was after, and
Okay. Let's see.
But I want to see if she sell the four candles on hers, or if it was just her friend who sell the candles.
I don't think she's selling candles anymore.
What? She only did her statement candle.
Apparel, makeup, skincare, wellness. Is that what big candle?
Maybe in the wellness.
Nope, that ain't it.
No.
Featured. Mm-mm.
Can you search?
That's I typed in. I searched that, but it doesn't show up her candle. Those candles don't exist anymore.
Oh wow. It was a one season thing.
But I mean, at least she got this though. And her website looks very good though.
It looks really good.
Yes. And you can buy stuff.
Nothing sold out.
Lady.
Nothing sold out. You get a 2-piece sweater set.
Okay.
5 HTP 7-piece brush set. Activity cream. Let's go. Let's go. Apparel. She got a clothing line. Come on, Mia.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff is cute too. This ain't either. Well, I'm not a girl, so I don't know. Mia got some stuff though. Makeup, skincare, wellness. What's wellness?
I wonder if it's hers
Super fat burners, Brazilian blend.
I felt like she was selling things that other people were selling, like some of her friends, because the candles weren't really necessarily hers.
I think that's what her website is too, though.
Yeah.
There's a percentage of it. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was very nice of hers. Hers looked the best.
But I mean, it was the best. I mean, because she don't have to pay for products that she can't afford.
I don't know what those candles were called. Well, no, I think it said statement candles. I don't know.
Miss Bernice said, wasn't it Boss Lady Candles? Let's see. Let's look at Boss Lady Candles.
or it's definitely statement candles. We should be able to find it. I think it's the guy.
Oh yeah, I do see Boss
sells
Lady candles, but it's
them.
not like a website. It's like stuff on Amazon.
No, there is a guy who actually sells it. They're his candles, and he sells them to cancer patients. For cancer patients, right? That's why I
Yeah.
bought it. So it was called like statement candles, and if you look up like "karma is a bitch" or something like that, those candles come up.
So she still has the joint in her description.
She should.
So do y'all think that's wait? So maybe that's a storyline though. Why would she still have that in her description?
She was a representative for the joint too. She used to use it when she was doing
Yeah,
substance.
but she's not a part of it anymore. Most times, if you out of the business, like you take it down.
I don't know. Mia doesn't strike me as a person who's not, ashamed. It's her journey. She owns it.
I think we can go on the record of saying that Potomac they need to get it together. This was a sad search for the Potomac women. The best part.
Well, I think it's hard casting really rich, wealthy women, which is what
In
the
Potomac,
housewives.
in Atlanta, it's not that hard.
Well, it might be everywhere because, like think about it. Let's say you win the Powerball tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got hundreds of millions of dollars in your account.
Mm-hmm.
Bravo comes to you and says, "We want to cast you for a show.
Mm-hmm.
We're only going to give you like $200,000 at best, and we're going to expose your life, your family's life, your history, your past, and everything else." Would you do it?
What's my paycheck looking like?
Well, remember, you won the Powerball. You have hundreds of millions in the bank. You're wealthy now. Your paycheck is probably maybe $200,000.
I would go.
Are you serious? Why?
I mean, I don't really have nothing to hide though. So,
well, and most people that go on TV don't necessarily have things to. Well, I could say some do because hence the ones that went to jail. But even the ones that don't believe they have something to hide, they find a way to. They go back to
whatever you find, I wouldn't
elementary school.
I wouldn't be ashamed. I wouldn't be ashamed nothing happened in my life because I went through it.
All right. What about this? What about editing you in a really bad light?
Oh yeah.
If my paycheck is looking good, you can edit me look like that Donald Duck.
But your paycheck is not good because remember, you're wealthy.
It's not my real life. It's TV. So my real life looks different than that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but people watching think it's real.
And that's okay. Y'all can believe what y'all want to believe. My real life look different than that. As long as my check look good, I'm okay.
But remember, you're wealthy. $200,000 check is not a good check.
It's not a good check, but it's still a check that I can have. And if y'all want to dig up my past, I will go on the show and tell my damn business. I don't give a damn. I don't have nothing to hide.
Well, I think about if it was me, and I wouldn't want to be on TV because I don't have anything to hide either, but I just don't like how they're allowed to twist your words and edit your image and do what they want to do without your consent. That bothers me. So if I was a wealthy woman, it wouldn't be worth it for me to go on TV.
But if you're a wealthy woman, you probably be like Kenny, like this is what you can and what you can't do. Now they
wouldn't cast me. If I walk in there with all these rules, they're gonna say goodbye.
I think that if you have enough money, you could. Even if I didn't have enough money to create the rules, whatever narrative you paint of me, I know who I am. And I'm very confident in that. Listen, I've been gay. I've been through so much shit in my life. I really give a fuck. Like y'all could say that I am Satan's spawn. And I would not care. Because at the end of the day, I know who I am. And as long as I'm casting for the next season, I'm good.
But you wouldn't need the money. Like that paycheck would.
I don't need the money, but I would think it would be fun to go and experience the cattiness and the experience. I would love to go on to Potomac.
So you think of it like it's a new challenge.
Yes, like
Like
let me see
something
how I can take
different.
Giselle down. That was my challenge. I was like, Candace, I know this been tearing your ass
Oh
up
my
for
God.
all these
I
years,
know that's right.
but I ain't got shit to lose. So let me come in, let's partner up, and let's really take this child. That's how I will go in vindictive. Like, let's get this chip out of here. I would.
Well, I don't think they have a lot of wealthy people that have your frame of mind. You know what I mean? Like you might be a unique circumstance. Then they would love to have you, I'm sure, because you think like that.
Bravo, call
I
me.
think
Call
the
me.
average wealthy person is not
Mhm.
looking to be embarrassed on TV. And that's why they have casting issues and we get all the broke girls.
Yeah. I mean, just look at Potomac is like, if y'all look at Potomac, they're not poor, but like the poorest franchise of the whole franchise.
Let me think. Is that true? You know, yeah, you could be right. Yeah, I can't think of anything.
None of them live in Potomac. They all husbands don't want them, besides Karen and Candace. It's
And
like
Wendy.
and Wendy, yes, and Wendy.
And Mia, if you want to count her.
I'm not gonna count Wendy. I'm not gonna count her. I think this gonna last maybe one more season.
Yeah, in that.
You think it's
It's
gonna
not-
be next season?
It's not a franchise where I don't feel like I can cause havoc in.
Okay.
And now that I'm looking at it from a different perspective from Candace this season, I would really go in knowing what I know, and I would cause all kind of shit.
Oh wow. Now remember, going in there and you want to cause all kinds of, stir the pot. If you could dish it, you have to be able to take it because they're gonna do it right back to you.
I'm gonna just tell my business before they can tell it.
Okay.
So then what you gonna do?
Like, I beat you to it. Yeah, because Giselle's thing
I
is
will be on there like, Giselle, didn't you say that Chris made you uncomfortable? But you've been talking about Chris's dick for like 5 seasons. I'm trying to understand what's happening here. But before I even did that, I would make friends with Candace. I mean, good friends, her and Wendy. Good friends. And then it's game time for me. I'm going in with a strategy.
I was trying to tell people that Giselle didn't like Wendy. Like, she was just like, I don't like her. And then she said it. And Robin said it too. Robin said, I don't like her. And I was like, I knew they didn't like her because they just treated her.
I would be like, Giselle, you have a hard time like comprehending.
Not comprehending.
Because at the last reunion, they were talking to you about colorism and about Candace, and like you really couldn't comprehend like what's going on.
I think she just doesn't care.
No, I think she literally can't comprehend. I think it's real. Like, she doesn't understand because she's had so much privilege in her life. But let's break you down so you can comprehend. You know how Jamal been sleeping with all these women and you accepted that?
Oh,
listen, my mouth is filthy. Giselle's a Virgo, but I'm a male Virgo.
Right.
Different type of people. It'll be a mess.
You should bring all his baby mamas to film with you.
I would bring on Jamal.
To film with you?
Mm-hmm.
Did Monique try that?
I would literally go. I would join Jamal's church.
Oh my God.
On purpose. Before I went on to the show. Say he's my pastor before I started causing shit.
I say he's my pastor.
And I was gonna find out woman that she fought in the parking lot of his church up in Maryland.
That's his
his
oldest daughter's mother, Topaz. That's her mother.
We would have field day. And I'm not gonna be Karen because Karen knows all this stuff. She just doesn't say it because they've been friends for years. I'm not Giselle's friend. And listen, I made my tagline of everything. You know my tagline would be?
What?
I'm not cocky, but when you tell me I'm the best, I already know. Listen, I'm ready.
You've been thinking about this.
I'm ready.
You've been thinking about this. I see.
I have been. I've already plotted this out and thought about this. Put me on the show. Put me in the game.
Tag me in.
Tag me. That's what I'm tagline for my whole entire time. I'm not cocky, but when you tell me I'm the best, I already know.
I already know.
You say you are the word of the street, but I am the street.
Is that Mama Joy Streets?
I thought Giselle Streets. Remember, she said she was the word on the street. Well,
Yeah, the word of the street is
I
I
got the word.
She said that.
Yes.
Yeah, Potomac's always been a little bit generic, but they brought some folks on there to try to change that. But Giselle is the face of Potomac, and I guess Rob. But I noticed that Giselle, and correct me if I'm wrong, I've only seen her hang out with like people that kind of look like her aesthetically.
What
But
about
hang out with
Sharice? Yeah, Sharice. It's not like her.
I don't feel
unfortunately.
Like it's on her Instagram.
But Sharice is more like a panhandler. Like she's like, "Can I please hang out with y'all?" And so they let her tag along.
According to Giselle, she's the real queen of Potomac.
Well, they said they do that because they want Karen and Candace and Wendy off. So they do it with Sharice because they can get Karen off. Karen keeps the other brown skin girls on the show, to be honest. If nobody want to admit that, I'm gonna say that.
How does she keep them on the show? What do you mean?
Because Karen don't do that light skin shit.
Okay.
She's friends with everybody. She was friends with Monique, Candace, Wendy. Even though she didn't like Wendy, she didn't like Wendy at first, but she's friends with them because she's like, I have an issue with them. Giselle and they can't stand these brown skin women. They can't. They're not even, to me, they're not even dark skinned women. Maybe Wendy is. They brown skinned women. Imagine OG showing up on Potomac.
Giselle would be scared of OG.
Giselle gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, she'd be too sick. She wouldn't want it with OG. Absolutely not.
At all. Since y'all watch Basketball Wives?
I haven't watched it since OG left. I have no clue what's going on with the new season, but I did hear rumors that Malaysia quit. What happened?
She quit this week. I'm glad she quit.
Why?
Because she's doing a Tammy Roman for me. I don't like it.
Oh, really?
Did an incident happen that forced her to quit? Like, what happened?
She's fake as fuck, and people are calling her out on it. Malaysia has been a bitch all these years.
Okay, in the beginning, though.
Huh?
Not in the beginning.
Yeah, there was a time.
No. At the beginning, she couldn't be because it was Jackie and Drea's show, so she couldn't be.
And they kept calling her out, like they was treated really bad. They treated Malaysia really bad.
When?
And then
wait, this season?
No, when she first came.
Oh yeah, because she wasn't that girl.
Oh,
she befriended Jackie and she befriended Drea. Then she became that girl.
And she glowed up and she started getting.
Wait, you know what? I'm not gonna do this on this live. This is gonna be live for tomorrow because I want to talk about this. Very interesting. I'll talk about this tomorrow. So let's end this. We've been on for almost 3 hours. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about this tomorrow because I'm glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that. I'm gonna hit up Cindy C because that's our thing. So maybe we could do like a slight review of the past 3 episodes. But I want to talk about that because Malaysia was never that girl. She became that girl because she befriended Jackie and Drea.
Well, she also got some surgery and glowed up.
She did, and she
also lost a lot of weight.
Because they kept treating.
And whether people want to admit it or not, then she brought on. Whether people want to admit it or not, then she brought on Brady Maxfield. Brady Maxfield and Malaysia's friendship sealed her whole solidity of that show.
Why? What's so special about Brandy?
Because Brandy and Malaysia was a force to be reckoned with. Malaysia couldn't do it by herself.
Yeah, she had somebody.
She betrayed Drea. She betrayed Jackie when Brandy came onto that show. So when Brandy come back onto the show, people are like, well, Brandy's doing this. No, Malaysia did the same shit when she brought Brandy onto the show.
But then didn't she betray Brandy in the end when she started being clickish with Evelyn and Shawnee?
She did.
But those are the popular girls that everybody wants to be with, just like Robin and Giselle. And that's always the problem. Is that when Malaysia first got there, she was extremely nice.
Hold it for tomorrow. All
right.
I promise you, I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to talk about this tomorrow. I want to pull up some clips from Malaysia and Brandy because people keep on saying, well, no, I'll do it tomorrow. Y'all, I thank you guys for joining me tonight. I really enjoyed it. I keep looking up here. My camera's down here. I thank you guys for joining me tonight. I really enjoyed this for my first day back in March. I took a whole hiatus from February, and I'm back in March. So tomorrow we're gonna do Basketball Wives Talk. I'm gonna hit up Cindy C. We'll do a slight review of the last 3 episodes of this season, and let's get into Brandy and Malaysia and why it's problematic and why I'm happy that Malaysia's leaving. All right.
All
All right.
So I'm gonna drop you guys down. Listen, guys, if you are joining in late, if you guys have just now got here, I thank you guys for joining this chat tonight, my channel. I so appreciate you guys for my first day back. Thank you for my cash chats, for my super chats, for my Zelles that I got. You guys are freaking amazing. We are on a road to $23, so we can donate to my school. So we're going to keep on pushing for that. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section. If you're this late, comment in the comment section. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Wait. Listen, I forgot how to get out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
Did it, I 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 did it, did it, you did it, I did it, you did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it.